Animal Crossing stream starts with Griffin crying. Hey guys, Keaton moved out of my town. Yeah, that's correct. Keaton would leave me. But then he'd spend the entire stream trying to get him to like him, just like he did during Fire Emblem Heroes. Listen, Fire Emblem Heroes worked. Don't drag me for this. But if there is an amiibo card of Keaton, please hit me up. Anyways, welcome to Klonoa. This is actually the first game that I've ever replayed on stream. Ooh, that's a good, like, pop. That's a good, like... Love that English voice. Love that Klonoa sounds like a 26-year-old man. I would want a new game, please. And I'm gonna name myself Griffin 2! Just imagine a peggle jump to go along with that. Yeah, that's good. This is good stuff. Quote-unquote worked is a matter of opinion. Surprised you didn't go for the PS1 version this time around. Do I look like...
Strange.
Eh?
How sometimes when you wake up, you know you had a dream, but you can't remember it.
Okay, bargain bin Matthew Broderick.
Suppose those dreams go.
I really do love, like, this opening
But there's one dream I remember
music,
very
though.
clearly.
This main theme
As
is
if
very
it was
good.
happening right now.
Wow. I forget if I, like, went into the options to change the language back to, like, the gibberish, but I guess we're... Oh, this is weird. I don't like this. Because this is going to be a grown man giggling and trying to sound like a child. If I could go for the PS1 version, I would, but I don't have anything that it's on. And I didn't have the time to bother emulating it. I don't know, there's some purists who are like, oh, the Wii remake is shit. But I think once you switch the language back, then it's fine. I think it's okay. Although there is something to be said for, like, the very early CGI, like, pre-rendered cutscenes that the PS1 version had. This quite ain't the same. But it does the job. Wow! Oh! Thank you! It begins. The giggling begins! Ah! Anyways, how have you guys been doing tonight? We've got a lot to talk about. You know what? Let me get my phone while this is going, because I literally, like, made a list of topics that I wanted to touch on. So, I don't know. So when I first streamed this, it was from the bad mic days. If you go back, it's me going through the display mic. It's like, hey everybody, welcome to Klonoa. Except me being, like, quieter and shyer. I don't know. Anyways, that's me when I wake up and I realize I have feet. Oh fuck! That's very good that Klonoa just has pajamas. God, I wish that were me. Okay. I got my phone, but I didn't actually do anything with it, so I'm gonna bust that out again and see what there is to see. Talk about you ransom... Oh, we'll get to that. Oh, yeah, I got, like, a checklist here. Okay. So you've got Animal Crossing, the Sonic movie, Lock and Key, the Epic Times, and also Max's Bernie video. We'll have time for all of those, but I don't know. Let's have chat vote on whatever interests them.
Let's go and take a look.
Let's go into the options menu, so I never have to hear me again. Breezegale, the Wind Village. I was having, like, Oh, it doesn't seem that I can access the options menu at the moment, so I guess we'll have to... What noise is... He goes like, Hanya! As opposed to that, Hanya! So he doesn't sound, like, adorable, he sounds like an adult man. I'm sure we'll hear plenty of it by the time we get to the end of the level. Oh. I think he says that when he takes damage. Ooh. You like that? You like this reboot? Anyways, I'm gonna start with the Sonic movie because nobody had said anything. So this is old news, but I saw it, and it was like a 10:30 something showing in like a theater. It was like basically empty. There were only like maybe 2 other people there, and there were 2 different kinds of people. One was this group of teenage girls who were like, I think they were watching it ironically, although I'd be lying if I said I kind of wasn't as well, so it's fine. But it is notable when Sonic the Hedgehog starts fucking flossing, and then these people rightly lose their shit in the row in front of me. Because you know what? Were I not so sad from the fact that that's something that I had to look at not once but twice, then yeah, I'd be laughing too if I weren't crying. I want to get the trumpet. I want to get all the collectibles. I failed to do that the first time around, but if I can right that wrong, then I shall. If I can remember how to throw, because you can throw into the foreground and background too, and there's some cool interaction with the level design that comes up. Excuse me. Oh, because I'm not supposed to throw something. I have to pop it with my wind ring. Like that. I just touched it. You doofus. Look at this, the little moves. They go sliding. That's cute. So yeah, if you're not familiar with what Klonoa is, it is one of my favorite series of all time. Big quotes on series because it's fucking dead. But it's a 2D platformer. One may even say the first of its kind as far as 2.5D platformers go. And I'm sure, as you've already noticed from the level design, the movement is still 2D, but you're you know, twisting and turning and zipping and overlapping all around these 3D environments, and it really opens up some like amazing environmental set pieces and level design. It's really good. And well, I've got something to talk about at the end of this Klonoa 1 stream, but stay tuned till the end for that one. Anyways, this is Baloo! I'm sure even the mumble voice is pretty similar to this, though. Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi?
I hope she needs lots of spaghetti, Klonoa.
I'm crossing the streams, this isn't okay.
Wait a minute, you don't know who she is? She's the songstress who sings the Song of Rebirth.
Ah, yes, of course.
You kids today got no culture.
Oh yeah, also I brought my Sonic amiibo. I don't know why It's is using the lull emote. I thought that was a good bit.
Oh, she is amazing. And you know, since LaFeast lives in the legendary Moon Kingdom, I'm building this tower so's I can get there and visit.
So's I can get there.
Reach the Moon Kingdom?
I'm really excited to be able to switch. It is the Omo Chow voice! Griffin, Hupo is voiced by Laura Bailey, so it's okay. Wait, it's literally the Omo Chow voice. When you said literally, I was like, oh, you know, not literally. Is it the same VA? That's interesting.
We will, thanks. And good luck building your tower.
I can hear it if that's the case. Wow. So that sure was a cutscene. And the music and the art style, there's so much to love about this game. And I guess also the Game Boy ones, which are sort of okay. You know what I want to know more about? Whenever you pop those bubbles, you get like a little Klonoa-looking kind of guy, but I don't think you ever really like meet any other characters who actually look like Klonoa. You know, except for Baloo, who's a major character we just spoke to, but whatever. Does Klonoa have a crouch? I guess not, because he has to face forward and back. These guys. They wear fucking overalls. You can't do that in a platformer. This is very illegal, you know. Oh, was that an extra life? Neat. But yes, it is the same VA. Also, the voice of Lucina. I can't believe, like, I'm the Klonoa expert of this stream, and it's just coming in here with the facts. Yeah, this is the multi. So this just makes gems worth double. But watch out, only for a little bit. God, the fucking Hanya! I can't do it! You know, like Hanya! Also, oh, that was the end of the stage! Also, one of the things that Klonoa can do, he inflates people and then you use it for platforming, and that part's pretty cool too. Failed to mention that, but I'm sure you've noticed that on your own. I knew that because I think I mentioned it at the very tail end of the last stream, the last time you streamed this, way after you already turned those voices off, so you couldn't compare. Can I get a who ya? No, you may not. I'm sorry, may you? Also, I had like so much fucking trouble getting this to run earlier tonight. I would have started earlier if I could, but I had like some weird settings turned on that made it run like garbage. And so at the very beginning, you know how at the title screen Klonoa just goes, you know, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and then he says, wahoo! See, because he says it in a very cute voice in the original, but now it's an adult man, so he goes, wahoo. Did those guys just ride up? There's a lot of cute details with the moves so far. I don't know if that's front-loaded. I should, considering how much I gush about this game and the fact that I already streamed it, but it's fine. Can I actually go down if I hold this direction? I may not. This is so sad. I just feel like there's stuff that I missed, but looking at the left, it doesn't seem like that's the case. It just kind of tops out eventually. See, these guys have shields, so you can't get them from them. You gotta go behind. Whoa! But then you gotta throw into the foreground to get them. There's a friend in there! But Klonoa is a friend. Yoo-hoo, waiter! Die. Uh-oh. But anyways, so I was testing, the title screen ran the worst when I was trying to make things work. And so he sounded like he was being choked. He was going like, wow! You know, like kind of cutting in and out very rapidly. Very unfortunate. So anyways, I'm kind of just vibing. And this thing is slowly falling apart. But aren't we all? Haha! See, now imagine what that's like on the PlayStation 1 in a 2D platformer and you say, whoa. You go, whoa! Like Klonoa does when this thing starts back up. Interesting that there's a flower underneath this. That's the sound you make when you see the minecart. I am having lots of fun. See, now do I want to go up or down? Or all around? That is the question. See, because one way is forwards, and one is like a side path, and I'm not sure which is which. I'm gonna backtrack right now, though, because this seems pretty substantial. I'm gonna go up. See, but like, look at this, though, and then you get like a different view. And it's so cool. Like, it continues to amaze me. Oh, there's like 2 different entrances, actually. It really continues to amaze me that, you know, 2D platformers, 2.5D platformers especially, have, you know, come and gone, but nobody has attempted to do this kind of interplay between, you know, foreground and background and 3D space quite like Klonoa has. You know, and after all this time, it really still is, in a bit of a league of its own. Is that enemy gonna come back, or did I just, like... Because I gotta break that egg. There we go. They just kind of hop in and out, it seems. So I get you, and then I don't Hanya, and then I crack you. Yeah. I don't know what I got. I think it was gems. Okay, so there's a checkpoint here, so I think the other path was, indeed the alternative route. But buckle up for a lot of gushing, and not just because of the waterfalls. Wait, there's a third lair! I gotta get the rats! Look at what they look like when inflated. This game is amazing. Now, how do I get up there? Look at this! Because it connects to the other path! Like, you're playing it like a 2D game, but you're using, like, 3D spatial reasoning to navigate these spaces, and it's... Oh, it's so unique. Deadass. If you guys know a game that is Klonoa-like in this way, in terms of its level design, please let me know, because they're not making a new one of these anytime soon, and I sure could use one. This feels a bit like I've time traveled far into the past. Like, stream-wise? Well, that's because you have. I've gone back in time and given past Griffin a new mic and a better sense of humor. Only a little bit, though. But watch out! This also reminds me of the Cat in the Hat game? Who's making video games based off of... I almost forgot who Dr. Seuss was. Based off of Dr. Seuss intellectual properties. That doesn't sound right. Look at these. Oh, these are spiky creatures. They're dark hamtaros. I can, like, collect cannot. Oh yeah, look, because there's a path leading up to it. So you see how they weave through each other and they intersect with one another? And there's like forks in the road, but it's all 2D. It's like, oh. And it does, it very interestingly like telegraphs, you know, where you've been and what's to come as well. You know, you can see other paths that you get to reach in the distance or paths you've come from. And then you like jump onto another path and then the angle changes. It's so fucking cool. I'm sorry, I refuse to stop gushing. Anyways, Hanya. It was a movie tie-in game for the PlayStation 2? Klonoa walked so the Cat in the Hat could run. What? I've never heard of this. I can't say I'm very big on movie adaptation game tie-ins, you know. Oh no, I needed a rat. See, the game's thankfully very generous with respawning enemies to give you. It's no Donkey Kong Country, that's for sure. God, wahoo, am I right? Oh, thank you for the sub. It's for 20 months. That's bananas.
Huh? Who's that?
Yeah, though, this game is only like... I looked at my previous playthrough on the full Galaxy. I'll leave the original Bad Mike playthrough up in case there were any interesting moments from it, but... I tallied it up and it seems to have only taken like 4-ish hours, so I'll probably just make this like a one-off, and I'll do the whole game tonight.
At last, the famed songstress.
Yo, look at his lips!
I'm afraid
I'm gonna take a sip of water.
to save the world.
Oh my god, I looked it up. The Cat in the Hat game is literally a Klonoa knockoff. Wait, what?
I shall
Okay, maybe I need to look into this after all.
about the destruction of the world.
I feel like the increase in graphical fidelity did not do this guy any favors, because the design is still really strong, but I feel like with like the crusty PS1 graphics, it looks a little bit, has a bit of a different vibe. Still cool though. It even does the thing where you throw things into the foreground and background. I linked it in the As See On channel. I'll have to take a look at that, yeah, that's really interesting.
What do you think they need that for?
Uh-oh. Oh no, Hupo, what have you done? I'm surprised I didn't bring it up the last time you streamed this.
Peace is in my power.
Wait, so who's driving the plane?
The rest to you.
Did Gaudius have to like get a ride here? I would have imagined that a character like this can just be like, heh, teleports behind you. But I kind of like that he had to use a vehicle. He's got to wait in traffic.
Now then, little mouse,
But who was playing?
come out wherever you are.
I'm not a mouse, I'm a cat rabbit dog.
Right.
/ adult man.
Oh my.
Please God, let me just be a cute little creature who goes,
Little baby mice.
I'm baby, that's the word that I'm looking for.
Who are you people anyway? What have you done with the songstress Lafice?
Oh dear.
Boy, it's a good thing that we never heard of her until Baloo told us.
Well, I guess I have no.
Can someone hug me and tell me things are gonna be alright? Well, Neon Blue, I can't do the former, but I can do the latter. Things are gonna be alright, Neon Blue. Uh-oh, a hard lesson. If there's one thing Klonoa 1 is known for, it's nail-bitingly difficult boss battles. Yo, nice fucking clown shoes. I guess that makes sense. This dude is a clown. I don't know.
And Rongolango, make sure you watch out for your backside.
Good God. Feel like we all need to watch out for our backside these days. Yo, Joka's kind of vibing. Guys, we gotta talk memes as well. There's been a lot of like memes that have very rapidly come and gone. Because I know this one's kind of already beginning to pass, but I just need to say that if you don't know what the dancing triangle in like the music make you lose control meme, and then he starts dancing really, really fast, I feel like I'm the only one who knows what the fucking triangle is from. I was talking to Vicente about this the other night, and I'm very upset by it. Because if you did know the source material, I think it would really elevate your appreciation of that meme a lot more. Like, I want you guys to guess what you think the triangle is from. Just have a guess, you know? Oh yeah, I guess this is kind of like Ocarina of Time, isn't it? Was this before or after, though, I wonder? Wow, I did it. I'm so good. Holy shit! Neon Blue got it right! Oh, you could also say it's the Goom Boss fight. I'm sorry. Oh, I was like clicking in the sticks, and I guess that brought up some things that should not have been brought up. Wait a second, this is Krusty now. It got crusty for a second. Uh-oh. Oh no! I'm increasing the speed limit! That's what I did! Oh no! No! I think I had that turned on from like Luigi's Mansion or something still. God. Yes, though, it is actually... It's supposed to be the Triforce of Courage, and it's from a Zelda thing called The Light of Courage. And the story behind it is really fascinating, and I can get into that after this cutscene. But for now, Klonoa's grandpa, which further embarrasses me for saying that there's no other characters that look like Klonoa in the Klonoa world.
Grandpa, do you know if the Moon Kingdom really exists?
What if I turn on the speed, but only for the grandpa, so it sounds like he's dying?
But I'm more.
But grandpa! Klonoa! Kill me! I too repressed the fact that it was from that weird Triforce thing until the meme came back. I forgot about that thing. See, now you guys are getting it. You're figuring it out.
Come on, let's go, Klonoa.
Right.
What if I... Now it's like turning into like some vaporwave music. God, the saving music is so pleasant. As are these popping sounds. I guess you could say that they really pop off. Also, I already missed a gang of the boys, so it's too late. It's too late for me.
Come on, let's go.
See, because there's an extra bonus level you get if you get them all, but I have not done it in either of my streamed playthroughs of this game. What do you think... Oh, this one slaps too. What do you think young Cranky Kong and Wrinkly's romantic life was like, including the more steamy parts? Funny you should ask me on Blue. You should really look up Robert Kongman. They're a very, in-the-know, researcher, really at the forefront of their field in terms of, Kong research. Highly recommend looking into, Donkey Kong, a Kong-umentary for further information. You're right, I didn't change the voice! You guys, just you wait and see. Monkey! Klonoa's proper voice is very, very cute. And for those of you who, once again, are here for the first time, I think I can, like, fly around the tree? No. But there are other platforms there. I think if I just take this and then fly the other way, then I start circling. Oh, wait, the branch! Unless, no, I clipped through it. There's another flying thing here that I neglected to... I mean, I don't know why I'm being so eager about it, since I've already missed out on saving all of Klonoa's friends, on saving all of the little Wario World creatures. But this is, I've made up my mind. Yeah, you can't, like, bonk on the ceiling, or you're in big trouble. Oh, there's an extra that shows up. I thought you had to, like, take the one all the way. I'm so mad that I didn't change the voice. See, but look at these. They're just hopping around in the background, in and out of, like, different layers. It's cute. You know, like, again, like, there's been 2.5D platformers since, but this goes, like, so much further than anything else has like bothered to do, and I don't know why. Holy moly. You are coming with me. They become Hanky Panky Kong and Spanky Kong. Please don't. Please don't. Please. Please! Wait, no, which way do I want to go here? Exactly. I'm gonna go on this other way here. I guess leaving the bad voices on does serve for a solid change of pace, though, because it is going to serve as a difference between the two playthroughs, whereas one time I turned it on right away, and now I have not done that. Wait a second. I think I might actually have to reload the room this time. Whoever was here doesn't seem to be coming back now. Where are you? I gotta crack my egg. You can throw these guys, right? Oh. Ho ho! For some reason, I thought there was a second guy besides the green one, but okay. God, even the enemies are just cute. Everything's so fucking cute! And you know what? I think that shouldn't be considered, like, a small detail worth ignoring. Because you look at a game like Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible... Oh, you need a key. Eh? Cutscene time. Because you need, No. Because you... My mouth is talking Klonoa, but my mind is trying to talk about Yooka-Laylee. Because that's a platformer that I really enjoy. That's continued to be a very fun playthrough. But the enemy designs are so ugly and unlikable. And even I think going as far to say, like, I don't think Tropical Freeze's enemy designs, or even just like the Retro Studios Donkey Kong games, have had very appealing enemy designs. It's a harder thing to get right than you think until you see it done bad, because, you know, Kremlings, memorable. But, I don't even know what they're fucking called in Yooka-Laylee. The Grouchlings? The Minions? Well, thanks for explaining the concept of keys to me. Don't say horny Kong! When I say monkey, this is not the conversation that I invite. This is not a wahoo moment. Hey! See though, like, there's more intersecting paths. It's so good! And like, there's a few elements that you can kind of compare to other things. Cause okay, Kirby Triple Deluxe, 2.5D platformer, you know, for example, has layers, but no twisty stuff like this. It never goes that far with its ideas. Or, like Yoshi's Crafted World. There's foreground and background play, but also does not. Because the level design, that is kind of a thing that's divorced from the level design, you don't really get much out of it. I'm sorry, I thought I was told that I needed many keys for many doors, unless I got a second key that I just didn't notice. Although one thing that this does seem to have in common with Yoshi's is that there are invisible thingies that you get, and that sucks. You have to like walk over where it shows up, and only then can you collect it. And that drives me fucking insane. But it's okay, cause like Klonoa is like much lower stakes, whereas of course Yoshi is infamously a matter of life and death. Klonoa is for babies, Yoshi is for real gamers. Okay, so I got all 6 on that one. Yo, y'all ever be like, Hanya? Did Griffin just say foreplay? Are we that kind of stream? I think I said interplay between the foreground and background, but it would not surprise me if I slipped up and said foreplay. We've always been that kind of stream. Sounds about right. Speaking of retro studios and other video game related stuff based on where I live, Castlevania happened.
That's okay.
What do you mean Castlevania happened? All I know is that Alucard had anal sex on Netflix.
I guess we can't go any further.
Robobot does some twisty stuff. Not twisty stuff like Klonoa does twisty stuff. I think you're twisting the truth to come to that conclusion. It's
I was on my way to see
Stinky Kong, Crappy Kong, Stupid Kong. Now we're fucking talking, baby! I haven't watched any of the seasons for the Castlevania Netflix show, but
No, I didn't
fellas, the fact that Alucard fucks does
so bad.
increase my interest. Interplay between the foreplay and backplay? Is that what I said?
Might be able to do something to restore the king.
That's right, they spelled Kid Dracula backwards.
The king is absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong at all.
I don't think I've ever, like, accidentally played this long with the English option turned on.
Suspicious.
Like, I've never heard, like, these voiced lines before. It's very interesting.
Well, we can't go any
Season 1 is literally 4 episodes, Griffin. Check it out. Maybe I will. See, I've heard... Okay. I lied. I heard 2 things about Season 3. 1, they fuck. 2, Season 3 actually sucks. So I don't know. Why did I not save? Yes, please. I need the popping noises. It's like bubble wrap for the ears, which you could also describe as getting off of an airplane. You could, but you shouldn't.
Let's go.
Vampires are just demons but cowards, but also still hot. So, no. Wait a second. So chat calls me a coward because the monster boys that I like are too much boy and not enough monster. But then, oh no. Spider. Aw, this stage is so good too, although I think I might have just gone into a dead end. There was some stuff back there that I wanted to collect.
The water's flowing backwards.
Blows up! No, the vampires are cowards.
Get it now? This is why no water is flowing.
I'm mainly just focusing on the but also still hot thing, because I feel like if I were to say that, I would be called a coward.
to the castle.
Stop calling me Chicken Little! He's a coward, and I'm not a coward! Season 3 is less story-focused and more character-focused, so I think that turned a lot of people off from it. I wasn't aware that there was a lack of lore to dive into that would make people upset. Did they forget to include the part where Mega Man fought Dracula? Did they forget the part where Dracula killed Luigi? Was that on in the latest season? How embarrassing. Yeah. Again, not that it matters, because I already missed a level, but... They're very, like, in your path, so it helps. It helps. I'm helping. Oh, the lighting in here is so nice. This is like a solid-looking Wii game. You know, there's some crummy-looking ones out there. This one's looking pretty nice. See, I don't know. I think as far as, like, the art direction goes, I think this is, like, perfectly comparable to the PS1 version, you know? Sometimes games get remade, and there's kind of, like, a little bit of the essence of the original that is lost when you update the graphics and try to, like, modernize them. But I don't think that happens with this game. I don't know. Feels like it does it just right. Or at least, it respects the original art stuff enough to where it's like, I don't feel like offended by it. But clearly there are people that do, so who knows. Well, this is wasted. Again though, not that it matters. I get so invested. Which I find very interesting, because if I was playing something like Crafted World, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. But here I'm like, fuck! Consequences will never be the same. I'll never live this down. Klonoa sounds like the protagonist in a 4Kids anime dub. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Like you. Like this egg! This is what I'm talking about, with the Yoshi. Look at this. Nice water in this game. You'll wait until you hear the Phantom Isle voice. You will regret your words and deeds. Oh, I thought the water was gonna, like, push me out and kill me, but you actually just get a very nice splash. Bro, I wanna splash. You get a little water slide. God, every other game just fucking sucks. And I think it really is a testament to how far, like, environment design and level design can really take or really elevate a game. Because if you think about it, a lot of, like, Klonoa's identity, I don't know, I feel like it's less built around Klonoa's moveset, although it is pretty solid. There's a lot of unique things that he can do. But man, the level design is just incomparable. I love it so much. And also the moves look like that, so, you know, that is the other piece of the puzzle. Is anyone else shocked that we haven't seen any Breath of the Wild 2 news so far? I'm not shocked. We haven't gotten a single fucking Nintendo Direct, except the Animal Crossing one that I literally just watched before this, but you know. Brain Age is, like, out in every other country, in every other region except North America, and they won't tell us what's going on. Also, that was really big-brained. I think something's up. I genuinely think at this point, we're just probably not gonna get a Direct until, like, E3. I don't know if we'll get one between now and then. It feels like it might be too late. Although there's always people on the subreddit going like, guys, Nintendo just updated their E3 page. Look, look, this definitely needs a Direct for real. It's like, uh-huh. Sure. No, this time for real though, definitely. Definitely for real this time. See, here's the thing, is that if the enemies are this cute, then Klonoa's friends have to be even cuter, and this does the job exceptionally.
Terrible must have happened here.
Hey guys, there's gotta be a March 10th Direct.
Mess of everything in the castle.
Oh my god! What is this voice?
Excuse me. Could you please do one more thing?
This is like...
In the castle.
This is like a voice that I would do as a joke.
Please save her. She's probably been brainwashed or something.
Oh, probably. Probably. That would be my first guess too.
Thank you. Please get on my back. I can take you into my
This is just Peach's voice from Mario Sunshine, where she's like, "Excuse me, could you?" And then Toad's like, "Oh, I'm quite sure."
name is Klonoa. Thank you for helping.
Mifa's Grace is ready.
I'm Klonoa from Wind Village.
Hi, Klonoa, sweetie. What's that you're drawing? Hanya. I just want Pikmin 4. I mean 4. That you can't say that. That's not a mistake that you made. That's not a real mistake. They're going to announce Mario Kart 9. Just you wait.
Suppose it can happen.
Who goes there?
Yo, ain't this just a little... Yeah! I like this guy.
Who are you?
He's just weird. And he has little penis legs!
I see. So you are the brat.
Like, is this Freudian, or is it just me?
Guardians.
Or are those penis legs?
Involved in this somehow.
It's time for the two of you to disappear.
Why does that sound like a familiar line? I love that her name is fucking Pamela! What comes to mind when you think of, like, this mysterious, like, aquatic, fantastical creature? You probably think of something cool. No. Evil Pamela! I'd love it. Pupil. The music on this one's pretty good too, though. Oh my god, look at inflated. I have to, like, wait for them to... Yeah, there we go. Every time they update Mario Kart Tour, it makes me so mad that it's not Mario Kart 8 Deluxe updates instead. It is a bit weird, isn't it? Because for a little bit, they were adding, like, unique update stuff to the Switch version, like Breath of the Wild Link and similar gear. But then they kind of just stopped, which I guess whatever team was working on that went to Mario Kart Tour or something. They're announcing that $40 Diddy Kong is coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay, I gotta be ready for this one. See, yeah, because they push the spike balls out of the way if one happens to be there, so I needn't worry myself with that. Yo, Pamela does have like a sick design though. This is a cool creature. Penis legs. Penis legs! Super Mario Party 2. I feel like in terms of like first party Nintendo titles, that's probably like the most embarrassing in terms of like barren content and lack of updates, cause woof! You know, there are a lot of games that people ask me to check out, and I always say, I don't know if that's worth $80. Boy, I sure did preload Super Mario Party, and that is not one that is worth that price. That is a good point, though. Oh my god, these noises! Cool. But beyond, like, March, in terms of, like, big Switch releases, I think they've kind of exhausted stuff that we've already known about, so they're gonna have to tell us what's coming sooner or later, right? I don't know if they can hold out till June. They really could go either way, but I think it's gonna be June. Next we get an update. Unless it's like not an indie direct, an indie world. See, he doesn't have penis legs anymore, he's been cured. But like a big meaty 40-minute direct with like a one last surprise at the end that everybody goes nuts over, I don't see that as much. The mistake was assuming it would get updates when they never announced it would. I know that, it's just that everything else kind of set the precedent. And because I think it launched with so little, that a lot of people assumed, just from like a perspective of like, this clearly can't be all there is for an $80 title, right?
Right. Let's go.
But little did we know it was.
In that case, I'd better restore the flow of water quickly.
This really is like 4Kids tier dubbing. It is fantastic. His toes got circumcised. Kajumafu, you can't say that! You can't just say that!
Hurrah will take you to the forest.
Thank you. My mom is back to being my nice mom again.
God, I wish that were me. I wish my mom was back to being my nice mom.
Don't mind. I guess we'll take you up on your offer.
I guess, if you don't mind.
All right. Let's go.
I love this voice acting. I love it. I love it. I'm never going back. I'm never going back now. See, there isn't even like an option for options here. So what would I do?
Wahoo! Come on. Let's go.
You're not Sonic. You'll never be Sonic. Oh, I forgot about all the things that I was going to talk about. I've been somehow finding a way to talk about something, though. Okay, next I'm going to talk about an ad that I got on YouTube for a newspaper called the Epic Times. And I don't mean the EPIC, I mean the EPOCH, but they said it like Epic, so I'm going to trust them. Although, based on the other things that they said in that ad, I don't know if I would trust it, because I forget what video it even fucking showed up on. But in my opinion, I'm subscribed to like very mundane YouTube channels. Like, not in any way the sort of thing that would make YouTube assume that I would ever be interested in an advertisement such as this. But let me tell you, I click on a video in my subscriptions, and do you know what this is really cute, because you can see them, they're over the fence. Now they're coming over! So good. But this guy just appears on my YouTube screen, and he says, "Hey you." I knocked over my fucking pop filter. "Hey you, are you tired of all the fake news in the media?" So of course, I'm pretty sure it is a Gamergate website. And so to that I of course said, Yes, I am tired of all the fake news in the media these days. And then he said, well, check this out. I can't even fucking snap. He snaps. And a newspaper appears in his hand. The Epic Times. Filled with hard-hitting truths. Or something of that ilk. But then, like, by this point I had the option to skip the ad. But he just kept going like, and check this out. The sports section. And he talks a little about that, and then he goes, and check this out. And it just, see, now I can snap. And he just goes like that again and again and again for every single section. And check this out. The comic section. Oh no. Not the keys. Look at how fucking fast his hand is moving. He's going light speed. All I get on YouTube now is the yogurt Skittles commercial. I'll have to look that up after the stream. I might put that in the As Seen On channel on the Discord as well. Because I'm sure there's a lot of other like little funny touches that I just failed to mention. But clearly it left enough of an impact on me where I thought to write it down. I was like, oh, I gotta talk about this on stream, I bet. Nice one, Griffin. See, the great thing about a game like Klonoa is that you can make direct eye contact with myself whenever I do something like disappointing. Which is very often. Oh no, I popped him! Wait a second, I do want to ride this. I'm going to like this own little island thingy. If it doesn't have Prickly Country in the comic section, then I'm out. I would assume... What's the guy who always uses like too many labels for like every little thing and is also like an insane racist? Ben Garrison, I want to say? I'm sure chat's gonna chime in and say, but no, Griffin, that's the Calvin and Hobbes guy. Ah! Did I keep my collectibles? I didn't. Uh-oh. Wait, but then how do I... Why did I, like, fall down a hole that time? That's odd. Oh, it just starts going back and forth. I see. So I gotta wait for it. I thought it just would have stayed where I left it. But I guess that works? Okay, I gotta be quick, though. I gotta be quick. There's no time for hanyaing. It was never... See, it never showed, like, any up-close shots of what the newspaper actually was. And yes, it's like a physical fucking newspaper. Okay, boomer. But... It's like a wide shot of him, like the newspaper takes up maybe like a fifth tops of the frame. Probably far less. So you never actually get to see all these cool sections that he talks about. He just snaps, and the newspaper magically flips a page, which is just a very awkward jump cut. And then you just kind of squint at a distant newspaper. No, Calvin and Hobbes is Bill Watterson. See, that's what I thought. I just like to assume that I'm wrong all the time. That way it hurts less when I am. Look at this, even the springs have little moo faces on them. It's so good. Guys, what do you... if you were to milk a moo, what would you think it would taste like? It's not about the content, it's about the grift. Well, I am tired of all the fake news in the media these days, so I suppose I have no choice. I want a newspaper that's called the Epic Times as an EPIC. And I want it to be filled with a bunch of news from 2005. Like, it's a... I guess I could just collect old newspapers and write the word epic on it. And then resell it and make a fortune. Because that's honest journalism. There is door, but I do not have key. I want to beat the shit out of Dilbert. Okay, this is not something that I wrote down, but... Chat, we need to talk. Has anybody else noticed how there's like a fanboy and chum chum fandom on Twitter now? What the fuck is going on? What is the world that we live in? Also, I think I need to break that box because that's what has the key in it. Because the pillar that I knocked over had the box on it. Yeah, that makes sense. These look like the keys from Shadow the Hedgehog. Look it up. Bet. Yes, yep. Yeah, so that, why? Why the fuck is this happening? Like, people are posting clips like, that show is not good! What is wrong with people? I would rather see Alucard bottoming than that, but I mean, that's what I would compare it to a good show. You know, on a good day. Like, what spurred this? Is this like Minecraft or something where like all the people who were like little and grew up with it are like adults now and they're like nostalgic for it or something? But I don't even think it's that because like that show got canceled. And it was like so niche because even like little kids didn't like it. So what the fuck is happening? Like there's no adult in their reasonable mind who can think that the art or the humor of that show is anything of merit. And yet, it's all I fucking see on Twitter and it needs to stop. I'm so sick. I'm so tired. I was under the impression everybody hated it until now. Like, is it ironic? I'll give it a pass if it's ironic, but nobody's doing it ironically. I'm in Crazy Town. See, now, when the internet got all over Lazy Town nostalgia, that I was here for, and I didn't even grow up with that, because that, right there, is objective quality. That cannot be argued with. And also the whole Robbie Rotten saga. I feel so bad for getting the, actual actor's name, but that was also, like, very, like, you know, everybody was there for that. That was, like, a big moment. Anyways, I got, like, very genuinely heated about that. I apologize. I'm trying to figure out... I need to bring something with me to throw. And then, like, get past the big walking boy. To get past Walking Phoenix. Oh! Break his armor. Break these cuffs. Now he won't damage me. Yeah, there we go. See, what's messed up is that Fanboy and Chum Chum gets this resurgence when something like Chowder deserves it more. I mean, I grew up with neither, so I wouldn't know. But I think Fanboy and Chum Chum just sets, like, such a low bar that, like, yeah, I can see that. Chowder had a bit of a comeback a couple years ago. I wouldn't know. What else has had, like a resurgence as of late? I feel like there was, like, a tangent that I wanted to talk about related to this Fanboy and Chum Chum stuff, but... No! What I wanted to say is that, actually, I kind of do have a little bit... I watched, like, the show once. Oh, you have to reach into the tree and grab him. That's so cool! But I was on, like, a sick day, and I was staying home from school, as one does on a sick day. And I was, like, I was so feverish, I was so fucking out of it, and, like... Oh no, Klonoa! He's a dead. Oh no. I can't believe I've let you down like this. So I'm sick with this terrible fever, and I'm going through... And you know me, we don't get any of the good cartoon channels. I don't know what that was on in Canada, but whatever it was, I was able to view it somehow. And, like, not even a fucking minute into the episode, my mom just, like, chimes in and she says, I can hear your brain cells popping from here. And, you know, if that was something that I genuinely liked, I would probably be like, hey, wow, fuck you, that's a mean thing to say. But with that, it's like, no, she's very right. I can feel fucking Twitter's brain cells popping from here is what I can hear. I need to break this box. This probably has a key in it, I bet. Or not. See, this is getting, like, hardcore now. The challenge is unlike anything that... Oh, it's right here. Griffin! You absolute... whore. I was gonna say himbo, but I decided I wasn't worthy of the title. I had to refresh. What are we talking about? We're talking about Fanboy and Chum Chum, but we're kind of wrapping it up just right about now. There was something down here. Do I need to recollect it now that I'm dead? Oh, I already did. Go me. Here's the key. Can I read this sign? There were some signs that had arrows on it in like Vision 1-1. But I'm too good for it, so I didn't. GRIFFINGALACTIC. Stream. But awesome. It took me a second to realize, yeah, I also don't like that meme either. What the fuck is going on? It's not okay. It needs to stop. The sooner the better. Oh, I'm really squandering these. Let's talk about the raccoon. What the fuck is the raccoon family, or whatever it's called? As Kaijumafu so eloquently puts it. Whoa! Hanya. You hate to see it. You hate to hear it, as a matter of fact. Neat. It was also like, from what I remember of that show, it like viciously hated education in general. And it was also really ugly and not like in an endearing way. Yeah, I tried to touch on that a little bit in my fucking spiraling out of control with sheer anger at that show. I think I mentioned that it was ugly. Raccoon Family was a show about raccoons and it was nice. For some reason, when I tried to like search in my memory, Raccoon Family, what could that possibly be? Does anybody remember when Timothy goes to school? Cause holy shit, I sure did just now. And I remember the stupid fucking theme song that like put way too much effort in than was ever like possibly necessary. But you know, that would be like, I guess, the antithesis of a show that hates education, wouldn't it be? Let's see, I guess that oh, I gotta watch where I look where I leap here. Oh no, that thing doesn't come back. I just need to drop down here. There is another way. I was gonna go the long way all the way around. Hey, how come that flower's throbbing? Do they all throb like that? Well, this one does. I sure throb. Oh, that's already? All 6? Neat. Let's see. How do I... This is already the highest platform that I can stand on. And if I do it at the very apex of my jump... Oh, I just need to get on top of the box. That's better. Oh no, I thought there was ground! Man, and something like this would have been incredible on the 3DS. I mean, that kind of moment has passed, but like... I think the actual depth perception you would get... Like... When the 3DS was first announced, and games were announced that were coming to it that were like... That still wound up being 2D, I was really expecting something like this. But we never got it. Although, I do remember, this clearly didn't wind up being anything, but I remember way back, I know people were talking about, like, some sort of patent or trademark that, Namco filed for Klonoa 2 on 3DS. Clearly nothing came of that, but please. I called my followers down, or my follows, rather, to less than 100 a while back, and my Twitter has been much better since. Also, I waste less time now. Related to awful things, I saw a thing earlier that, like, I'm not sure if it was real or not. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna read the rest of that, but long story short, TERFs honestly sent my head spinning. It sends mine, too, and I'd prefer not to repeat it. I've had just about enough of Catholics. And no, I will not provide further context. That's actually completely... independent of what Femi was talking about. I just thought I would share that. See, imagine the cute, off-balance sound Klonoa would make with the real voice. No, the opposite of TERFs? Oh my god, wait, you're right! Oh, I thought he said fuck. I was kind of like looking away. T only, no LGB. You know what, I might be... Now you've changed my mind. I think I'm a Catholic. who only agrees with trans rights. And I can say that straight from the source that I think maybe I do deserve to be oppressed. Maybe they've got some, maybe they have a point. Kind of fucked up how Klonoa does that pose, but it's not real. Look at this though, that's cute. That was such a cute entry animation. There's so much like charm and polish. I love it. Uh-oh, bombs? Yo, what if you can milk a bomb? Would that be fucked up or what? I need to do this. Oh! That's a fun little thing. Like, that itself isn't the target, but you throw in the direction, and then there you go. Yo, I just realized they made a game based on the emote! Something like that. We haven't gotten to the scene where the Klonoa emote originates from, but pretty soon, I believe. They should give Klonoa a copy of the New Testament. You know, there's a lot of, like, fan art of, like, Christian Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Where he's, like, praying or crucified and made that one up, or, like, reading the Bible. I wonder if, you know, is there such a thing as a Christian Klonoa fandom? There has to be, right? Griffin, get the sad cat bit ready again. I know I'm gonna have to, won't I? Is this thing gonna throw me again? Because there's more here. Oh, yes, there is! I was about to walk away. Hate to break it to you, but I actually have neither prepared. I might get the emote. I don't know. We'll see if there's time. This game sure does like to have a lot of cutscenes involved, so we'll certainly see. Was this the outdoor area that I just visited? Yes, it was. Great, 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 great! No, I don't believe there are. Well, there should be. I'm starting it right now. Wait, so did I come from above or from below? Is my question. Yes, this is a new area. There we go. This is what we're fucking talking about. Here's the key. Great, now what? This is like a wheeled structure, so you'd think... You know what? I bet there's a door from someplace else. And I come back here later. Yeah, I just take the key to the door. And then, you know, everything will work out from there. Thank you, Klonoa. The hat is like a helmet. It protects him. That's a spoiler. You can't say that. I mean, you were here for the previous playthrough, so I guess you can. But for the uninitiated who weren't here for the previous playthrough, and again, I don't blame them because those were dark days. I still kind of want how this game unfolds to wind up being somewhat of a surprise, you know? Like, or at the very least, we don't talk about moments like that, you know, until we get to them. You could probably do a statistical analysis based on the number of people who have played this / care about it. Oh, okay, so 1? And number of Catholics and percentage of people who would randomly get obsessed with it, but I'm pretty sure it would be less than 0. I don't know. Has anybody looked up, like, Klonoa Christian or Klonoa praying or something like that on DeviantArt and found results? If I can look up oodles upon app upon oh, that's a good hanya. That's an especially good one. If I can look up oodles upon oodles of Sonic Yowie with pairings of every possible character imaginable, I should be able to at least find something on the holier side of Klonoa. It's only right. Oh my lord. Oh no, I took his name in vain. How dare I? I'm in big trouble now. I mean, let's be real here. Who wasn't spoiled that Jesus dies in the end by someone? fuck off. See, I gotta be watching for the shadow. That's what you do. That's also what you do when you look up Sonic Yowie on DeviantArt, of course. Ugh. You also only get one use of the flutter as well. So I gotta like... I feel like I use it immediately before like getting myself into a position to use it. And I should maybe not do that. God, look at how like... flaccid these things are. The only thing that would make them better is that if they made like... Hold on, I can pop this. I can break these cuffs. Uh-oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Does it come back? Yeah, it does. Okay, okay. The only thing... Come on. Wait, how do I get up then now? No, I don't think I can go back. Unless... Oh, these clever folks in Namco, they thought of everything. The only thing, as I was saying, that would make those springs better is if you know how, with like the door stops, they make like the kind of sound. That's what I want. Also, I'm supposed to be going this way, and I ruined my little multiplier. Nice going, Griffin. What have you done? I wonder if Christians talk about the Old and New Testaments like JoJo fans talk about Part 4 and 5. Good question. Wouldn't possibly be able to tell you. Crash Bandicoot is Methodist! I actually kind of really like the idea that all of the different, like, game series are, like, of different faiths. Sonic is at least mildly popular. Very much so in comparison to Klonoa. I know, but I feel like there's an overlap somewhere. There's gotta be.
Little too late. So I'll be going on ahead of you.
Okay, if you say so. I feel like Joka, or Joker, I forget. I feel like there's so many characters with Joke this and Joke that in their name these days that I can't fucking keep track. Clownman is also another voice that I would do like as a bit. He almost sounds like the potion seller if he were like a little bit smarmier. You can't handle my potions, traveler. Man, we're barely in to this level. I mean, you need a key as well. This is an evil Pamela baby that turns into an elephant when you inflate them. Sonic is an atheist because he's too fast for God. That's a very metal thing to say. God, imagine saying "nya" as like an adult human creature. Would that be fucked up or what? Oh, speaking of dog, I have more... Oh, I thought I needed a key for that. So I've been dog sitting for the past 2 weeks, and it is perhaps... Oh shit, it's timed! Oh, you have to put the bomb next to it because then that too will be timed, and then when it goes off, then you'll be ready to go inside. That's so cool! See, now it's asking a little bit more of you in terms of how you think about these puzzles, but I like it. Oh no! See, I bet I have to grab one of these later bombs so that it'll like detonate even later. Like that. And we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, we got this in the bag, baby. But yeah, I was like living there to take care of it. And let me tell you, I know I've said some perhaps unkind words about my dog in the past. But it's like, it's very tiny. It's filled with a lot of hatred and malice. And it pees on me. And I'm very glad to be free of it. Oh my god, and it would not stop fucking barking. And like, I'm a patient person, you know? Like, with things like that, you know, if I'm in a room with a dog that's barking and barking and barking and it just will never stop, you know, a lot of my family members at least will be like, they'll start like yelling and screaming at it and like, well, that doesn't achieve anything. And I mean, I also can't stop it. The dog, rather. So I kind of just let it happen, you know? But I feel like I was exposed to consistent barking for, you know, so loud and for so long, so consistently, for so many days that, you know, I really was, like, beginning to fucking lose it. I mean, I never did anything mean to that dog. But who boy? The Lord has tested me. Oh yeah, and also because I was living at that person's house. They have like a lot of, they just have like a weird, they just have weird things. And I was, I mean, that's private information, so I won't repeat it here. But I was talking about it with, there's like a special code for this. It's 231, isn't it? Hello, this is the Lockpicking Lawyer here, and today I'm here to show you... Yo, literally! The Lord Klonoa tested you. There's like more level after this. And I just don't have to do it now. I just get to move on. Sure. Oh, never mind. I thought if I continued that way, I would find the solution, but I guess you're supposed to brute force it? Interesting. Yo, what if eggs were ghosts? Would that be fucked up or what? I need to find something to inflate now. Oh, look. There we go. Oh, neat. That must be... When you collect the friends, you do that to, That's what gets you the extra level. I don't think collecting the gems unlocks anything for you. But I know there are people who are obsessed with getting, like, the highest possible score in terms of that. But I wonder if there's, like, a reason, or if it's just, like, a completionist. You know, just having the number for the sake of having the number, reasoning behind it. Was the Persona thing during the hiatus? When they took out the homophobic scene? That's the most recent news that I've heard of regarding Persona. I believe we did talk about it on stream. I don't know if there's much more to say about it. Besides the fact that, you know, fans are mad about it. I think they should remake the game so that it's gay, whereas before it was not. So this is supposed to turn. See, I was right at first. I remembered it correctly. Boy, this one's a long stage, though. This one has a lot of, like, you know, well-worn areas, you know, places you visit a lot, and places with, like, multiple branching paths. Which is different from what we've seen so far, but it is refreshing. Although I think it also has a boss at the end, I don't even know. Yeah, this seems like it's gonna lead to a boss room. At the very top of this tree. That's just me. This is like being barked at, but like for your head. That door has a really good face, by the way. Am I supposed to just go here? I guess so. This is so neat. I love all of this. Like, you can see where, like, the spiky balls are coming from. Apparently, Atlas's message with the change was very shitty, but I do now remember it's already been discussed, so no point retreading. I'm gonna consult my list again here during this cutscene. Let's talk about Lock and Key. This is a show on Netflix. Have you guys heard of it? I should... Oh my god! You can't just make that noise! It's a show on Netflix, and I have zero interest in it. But it's been on around the house for the past couple of days. Okay, so it's Joker. For some reason I thought it was J-O-K-A. Maybe that's what it was in the original? Or before localization? I don't know.
You again? Don't you ever give up...
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation! Like, I feel like these lines are so generic, like, they can be from any individual thing. Gelg Boom!
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Well, alright then.
Yelled boom! Watch out for attacks from above!
From above! You already left the scene. Why are you giving this advice now? I love that they're just weird little fucking insects. And then they grow. Oh! Klonoa grow! Yo, more like, Klonoa. From above! It really is something to behold, though, because I'm certainly learning something new about Klonoa. I don't think I would have ever known. I know that people say that voice acting is bad, and it doesn't take much experience to know that. So you have to, lead your shot is all. But having experienced this much of it, I can definitely say that my preference is unchanged. Although there is something to be said for the unique experience of doing it at least just once. I gotta wait for it to come to me, though. Unless it's about to crush me? Which seems like that's about to happen. I thought they were supposed to watch out for attacks from above, not me. Fuck. Oh boy, I'm really getting milked here. There we go. Yeah, there's like a wind up and then they don't descend very fast when you throw them downwards. So you really gotta work for it. That thing's gonna grow into me. That's a large sphere. Oh, I needed to use the moo to clear it. I was just too attached to my little baby friend. But moos are a friend! It's my game. It's my money. Kill him. I saw a trailer for Lock and Key, but it looked bad. It is. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I think you should check it out, though, because it is, like, a very specific brand of, like, what the fuck? Honestly, just, like, watch the last 3 episodes with no prior context. That's the best way to go into it. Also, the kid from American Vandal is in it. That's all I have to say about it. I just thought that was interesting. This is just what's been going on in my life. I don't know. Speaking of things that have been going on in my life, though, while I was dog sitting, I managed to get a lot of work done on some stream-related things that hopefully you guys will see pretty soon. Including, but not limited to, thumbnails. I talked about this a little bit before, but I'm redoing all the thumbnails for the new mic era. The old mic streams will still have the old thumbnails. Boy, that's an unflattering angle. So I've gone back just about a year's worth of streams now are all updated with the new thumbnails. So I've still got to go back a little bit further, but I got a huge chunk of work done on that. And I'm working on a new BRB. I may or may not do a Galaxy Gallery for it. But boy, it's coming together really, really well, if I do say so myself. And I think you guys are gonna go ape when you see it. Did we talk about the Pixar Onward cop yet? The Pixar Onward cop makes me so fucking mad. I can't even talk about it like as a joke. I hate her so fucking much. She's what makes me want to join a T community that excludes the LGB. Because, oh my fucking god. That said, I do like how there's, like, somebody, like, recorded on their phone, like, from the theater. Like, the scene that, the one, 6-second scene that she's in. And, she says so little, she has such little screen time, that people have, like, stretched it out to make, like, different kinds of memes out of it. Like, there's just, like, there's an animation she does where she, looks to her left and looks to her right. And people are, like, taking that and being like, me, when I look both ways before I cross the street. It really does make me happy that everybody reacted to that, like, with such disdain. Like, everybody immediately hated it right out of the gate. And it totally deserves that kind of... What's the word I'm looking for here? Save my progress, yes. Ire, perhaps? Scorn? I'm gonna go with scorn. Scorn's my final answer. I love all these little friends. Were there actually... Hold up. Were there... I can't imagine there were only 2 collectibles on that one. I think I just performed very poorly. See, it's tricky, because The world map kind of has you zigzagging all around, but you would think, you know, if you want to go from up to down, you would do that, but it's just left and right to advance through the things. They made the gay person a cop. Of course people hated it right away, as they should. I love this fucking dire pan flute. This rules. Oh, that's right, these ones can only be defeated from above, which is why they put the gem there to teach you that. Man, Klonoa music is so cool. I'm sorry, penis music. Think again, buddy. These things also make a very good doink sound when you defeat them. Which in my opinion is incredible. And I still haven't changed. I think I have to like go back to the title screen or something if I want to change the voice options. I'm gonna have to. I need to. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to wind up doing it at an unfortunate time, right before... Holy moly. At a very unfortunate time, story-wise. But it must be done. I might bring it back at the very, very end. But for now, this can't stand any longer, you know? Oh, I see. They have to peek their little face out. They're a bulbous face. They're a little slime face. That's how we do it, baby. This is scary. You know what? Fucking shout out to how those are rendered. Because in Luigi's Mansion... Oh, you can actually get these? In Luigi's Mansion 1, the ghosts were rendered very, very well. And ever since then, they haven't made the ghosts look that good. These ghosts, that's good. That's good, because sometimes, you know, you make a model transparent and they wind up looking hollow. You can, like, see through one end of the polygons out to the other. That's like... that's good shit. That looks how it ought to. Oh, you've tricked me. You've swindled me. What's another thing that people have been talking about? I saw someone mention Spider-Verse and... Oh, I thought I had to walk into the wall, but the path is just curving. I saw someone bring up Spider-Verse in regards to cops in movies that nobody likes. And how it's manipulative or whatever. Yo, people are fucking dead here. But... what are your guys' thoughts on this new movie that's called, like, Disconnected or Connected from Sony Animation? Apparently it has, like, a lot of the same art team behind Spider-Verse, and it has the people who did the Lego... Man, I fucking love the Lego movie, but, like... I think people are looking at that trailer and, like, thinking it looks better than it is. Because, boy, I still need to see Spider-Verse. I'm sure if I check it out, I'll like it, even though I don't like superhero stuff. Just because it's so out there and creative and artistically good. But I don't see what people are seeing in this latest thing, you know? Can someone explain that to me? For those of you who aren't aware, it's a movie about a family and their kids are too addicted to technology. Millennials these days can't put their fucking phones down and talk to their grandpa. And it's like, whoo boy. So it's like a Goofy movie, but like with an anti-millennial slant, which is, you know, personally what I've always wanted out of a Goofy movie. I've always felt that's what that film was missing, you know? Whoa! Oh. I mean, there was someone hanging out down here, but apparently I'm not welcome. I think I've never heard of it because I never see... I was seeing it floating around on Twitter, and I've made a very nasty habit. I mean, I'm not subscribed to these subreddits, but I started visiting r/technology, r/television. You know, I mean, I was mainly just beginning to not subscribe but peruse television and movies, but technology also starts with TE, so when I look it up on my Apollo app, very good app, that's just kind of one of them. I'm like, I guess I'll poke in there a little bit. So, but I have been exposed to a lot more trailers and movie and television news as a result, so I guess you could say plugged in as we millennials are. I'm connected. I'm Born Mobile! Do you guys fucking remember Born Mobile? Jesus Christ, I hate old people. Using Reddit was your first mistake. Good point. Graphic filter. Graphic filter? I don't know what that means. I'm just gonna go language settings. Phantomile. Yes. Yes. Yes! Let the cuteness commence! Speaking of things that I'm not subscribed to but also have been perusing lately, r/politics. Uh-oh. I was about to start a new game. Sure, why not? Aw, Klonoa, he's gonna sound so cute, I can't wait! I wish I had anything good to say about it, but I don't. Klonoa, I love you! Now I'm talking to him like he's a little puppy. Oh my god, I needed this so badly. He sounds so fucking cute!
He's adorable.
He goes like, yeah. That's a lot of fucking moves, baby. Anyways, I guess that segues us into my next topic. That being, if you guys haven't seen Max's Bernie Sanders video, his Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is the Bernie Sanders of Pokemon games. Highly recommended. I mean, it might not be for everybody, but I don't know, like, Max's videos, they always make, like, it's just like an odd sense of humor, but I vibe with it, so they're great. And beyond just that video, you should check out more of their videos just in general, because they make lots of good stuff. Anyways, I was just gonna say that the subscribing to politics was a mistake, because I'm so fucking stressed about the primaries. Jesus Christ, we're so fucked. Caillou was very upset. That's all I'll say, because I know gamers, if there's one thing gamers hate, it's that kind of talk, but like, I'm just gonna say that I'm stressed, and I think that's something we can all agree on, you know? Oh, but Klonoa's little nya voice makes it all go away. Makes it all better. So what has that done? Oh, we're getting a pan. I'm not sure my heart can handle it. I know, like, I got sick for a month, and I kind of jokingly said, haha, the debate from, like, a few months ago was so stressful that it made me sick, haha. And, like, boy, I have had no idea what was coming, because everything's just gotten so much worse. That's so tame in comparison to how everything's unraveled. Like, the last half of last week was just thinking about all the people I know who will die in the next 4 years if things don't change. You know what, I am gonna say... Oh, I can see the viewers dropping already. But fuck it, I am gonna say... Do I go up or come down from this room? That one thing that I hear a lot is that, oh no, if we don't stop Trump now, then this, you know, this is our last chance, guys. Which, you know, I heard from a lot of the more moderate candidates. But the only thing that has any real finite deadline is climate change. And nobody besides Bernie wants to do anything about it. So what the fuck are they talking about if not that? You know, it'll suck to push things like healthcare off, you know. As a Canadian, I think you guys deserve it. I don't know why I say that in a stupid voice, I genuinely believe that. But like, man, it's just, I know watching a lot of this stuff, I'm like, I wonder if I was stupid. Big if there. I'm sure chat's like meme arrow if. But like, if I would actually fall for this like vapid, so clearly, you know, you know, like nobody believes in what they're saying. Because clearly these people have supporters out there, I don't know. Works on somebody. But boy, I don't know. Just feels like it's been real bad this election cycle. Anyways, back to the Sonic movie, haha. I had like so many thoughts coming straight out of the theater after having initially seen it. Like first thing I did was call Vicente actually, and I just like talked to him coming home from the theater about it, and I really wish I wrote down all my thoughts because I like had so much to say. Here's what I'll say. I wanted to like Jim Carrey, but I unfortunately couldn't bring myself to. I didn't like him. I wanted to like Sonic, but I don't think I liked him either. But I walked away from the movie having liked it, so I don't even know. Those are like the two big things, I didn't like either of them. It certainly wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be, but boy. The popcorn was good. I'll say the popcorn was good. Movie pop, I can always fuck with movie popcorn. Let me tell you. And in saying this, I have given myself a very dark craving for it now. I am feral, I am ravenous. Guys, is there such a thing as a Klonoa plushie? Because I would want one of those, I think. Klonoa is just, you know, he's just a very cuddly character design. Okay, I need a, yeah, thank you. I need a flying moo to throw at you. Really went down a fucking brain sinkhole. Brain sinkhole is a really good phrase. I really like that one. No, we're back home. See, he says Chi-Chi because that means grandpa. See, this is something that's actually really cool about the way the mumble dialogue works, is that, like, you know, in something like Banjo-Kazooie, it's like, like, it's like a few little, like, chopped up vocal samples, and then it constantly just uses those. But what I really like about this, I love the fucking fighter pilot moo, is that, like, there's, like, a unique, everything, it's, like, still, like, you know, unintelligible language, but there's like emotional performances behind it. Like every single thing is like a uniquely voiced thing, and you can kind of pick up on what certain words mean, you know? Which again is just a level of polish and charm and attention. Oh no. See? He says Chi-Chi! Jesus Christ, this is so brutal! And the Moo did that. Well, no, I guess they're just here to extract the remains. No. Don't bust out the Klonoa emotes just yet. Don't bust out the sad little Klonoas just yet. That's for later. Because that wasn't the end of the level. He still has to cross the bridge. We all know what comes then. Which is actually, I mean, I don't think all of the... Oh my god, his voice sounds so different now. I don't think any of the Klonoa bosses are anything like particularly exceptional, but this one's always been my favorite, both in terms of music and what its particular gimmick is. He sounds a lot creepier now, it's kind of cool. He can still be sad, I guess. See, he says wahoo, but he says it angrily. And then it makes the fucking Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Not even close to what that sound was. Stock sound effect. You know the one, like the whoop. See, that's kind of better. I'm sure we'll hear it hundreds more times before the end of the game, and I'll point it out then. Papu. Hell yes. Hell yes! See, because now look, the bridge swings back and forth. Like, this would have been a cool 3DS port. They could have even, like, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D'd it. Like, with enough work, you can make Wii stuff work on 3DS. Jesus! It's like Sonic 06 syndrome, like, all the sound effects, like, play at once, because they all explode. Oh no! Anya! I'm just thinking about how wild the depth perception of something like this would be. Eh? Especially with something like that, this is so cool! I'm like falling in love with this all over again. Guys, Klonoa is such a cool game, guys! Have you heard? Oh, this is a freebie. Yo, I got 2, nice. Why are you here? Get out of here. Stop it, get some help. And now Vision 4-2 is cleared. Fucking realistic explosion sound. God damn it. No. Guys, wait, this fucking sucks. Even he says like wahoo, his grandpa, but he says it in like a sad way. I'm like, I feel pain in my chest. I don't like this. Like, I've seen this a million times, but it's still fucking... It's too charming, god damn it. No! See, the grandpa I don't really have a personal attachment to him, but because Klonoa feels sad, it's like, you know, seeing a kicked cat. Like, even the mumble voice, it goes, like, a level beyond anything else, like, of its contemporaries. No. There it is. See, you have to wait for the right moment. There we go. See, and then there's like shit like this where they like take a moment. There's like emotional stakes in these games. Sorry, who is this? I already forgot. I've never played Klonoa before and I don't care about this game at all. It kind of fucking sucks, honestly. Yeah, it doesn't make me feel anything, really. I'm gonna go play a better game now, like Yoshi's Crafted World. I wanna fucking give him a hug! This sucks! To the Temple of the Sun. Dupruru! That's another thing that he says. See, there's like words that you pick up on. That's like the best way to do mumble. Obviously, it's like more expensive having to voice everything in nonsense. But man, it pays off so well. It's so good. Dupruru. Just like that. I love you, Klonoa. I'm sorry to hear about your grandpa. Oh, look at the colors here! Oh, the music here is great as well. Good question, Pamela. You should have dropped us off at the end of the level. Nice going, Pamela. What have you done? That shouldn't take too long. Klonoa is happy again, but I'm not. I don't have a little floating sphere friend to help me feel better. I need to fucking drink some water. I don't feel so good. I feel like I'm like more upset now than like the last time I streamed this. Oh, I like these guys. I kind of wish I left the voice acting on for these guys. I want to know what they sound like. These guys are cool. I think out of like all the inhabitants of, I suppose you would call it Phantom Isle, these guys are up there. These guys are cool. Oh my god, and Hupo says Hupopi Hipopopi. What's the one from Chibi Robo? Like the little worm that goes beep beep boop beep boop beep beep boop beep. That one. Ever speak these kinda language? Well, it's actually gibberish, so I don't. But god, if only. Like minions I wouldn't. I don't know if I would compare Klonoa's speech to minion talk. I'm excited for the new Minions movie. For those of you who can't see chat, this is somebody who I've never seen in my community before talking about being excited for the new Minions movie. Now, I don't want to be mean, but I'm just gonna say, me personally, I'm not. Wadu wadu. Sometimes that's how it be. Alright, you can tackle this stage in like any order you want though, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go left first. I'm gonna go this way. Aw, man, I forgot how sprawling this is. This stage is awesome. There's like so many layers. And if there's one thing I like about 2.5D platformers, even though they aren't Klonoa, it's things that take place on a cylindrical plane of movement. So this stage has really got it all. God, and you know what this kind of reminds me of a little bit? Does anybody remember that, what was it called? Like that Sonic Extreme prototype? Where like everything's like going through this like fisheye lens and like there's a lot of like very similar winding paths like like this. How rude. If you kind of think about it, in an alternate future, Sonic would be Klonoa. You know? Because I'm just thinking about like, you know, what if like a modern Klonoa kind of took more cues from a stage like this, where it's like less linear, more sprawling, and there's like just a fucking billion ways to go, and what all those pathways would look like. And then I just realized that's just Sonic Extreme. Do they move faster when their armor comes off? I feel like that's the case. Well, there's our friend. But I don't know if this is gonna give us like a key or anything. I think they're just hopping for the sake of it, and that's okay. See, these are like little, elevator thingies. They gave you a ride, but you have to wait a second on them. Ah! That's scary. Klonoa didn't even, like, show any pain. They just stood there and, like, ignited, like someone left them on, like, a hot plate. I hate to break it to you, but I'm very unfamiliar with the Despicable Me expanded universe. I have no idea what any of that means. All I know is Klonoa. See, that would be Klonoa, K-L-O-K-N-O-W-A, when you have the knowledge. That's all I have room for in my brain. I dreamt that they would make a toy-to-life video game version of Klonoa. See, I have to be really careful here, though, because if I don't get this guy out of the way, then the knockback damage will just send me right back into the lava. So I might Yeah, okay, this thing comes back. I might take the time to go back into the foreground to grab a Moo to bring with me and shatter the armor, because otherwise I might not be able to cross. But that is interesting to think about, though, like a Toys to Life Klonoa, because I've seen what they did to Spyro, and if they did that to Klonoa, I don't know if I'd be able to survive. I used to really like Spyro too, but I had to let that go. I'll be damned if I have to do the same for this little fella. Klonoa flaps his ears like Cream the Rabbit. That's a good point. He kinda does. Kinda fucked up that he's not actually a rabbit. Like, I don't think they've ever even, like, officially said. They're like, yeah, well, he's like a creature, you know. Alright, getting more of these boys. Yeah, it's about here where the difficulty really ramps up. You know, what with Klonoa fucking, like, bursting into flames. But we're through the first quarter, so that's not so bad. Provided I stand in lava less. It's just weird that there's no animation for it. He just stands there and takes it, you know? Alright, let's go this way next. Oh, and the doors are color-coded, too. I don't know why this dawns on me just now, but... oh boy, a lot of doors at that. I will... oh, look at this, they're whipping and nay-naying from the background into the fort. Guys, I love this game. I'm gonna go this way first. I'm gonna come back to this green stuff later. Like, I'm just looking at all those doors and like, nah, not right now. It's too much. Maybe some other time. God, wahoo. Can you believe how much... oh, look at these. Those wheel platforms are slowly rotating. It's like slow enough that you don't notice it, but if you stand in one place for too long... no! Oh no! Then it'll spell the end for you. Although clearly, it didn't even take that for me to... see, it's sneaky! See, there never is a safe place to stand. They're never both off in order to allow you to cross. You have to, like, flap, I guess? But then you do that, and then you still have nowhere to stand. Oh, I'm trying to, like, stand, like, directly next to it and throw sideways. I have to go over and then throw, like, from above. Yeah, like, that makes way more sense. Yeah, way more sense, Griffin. I've got the right idea, though, for sure. It's just a matter of doing it now. And yet, I'm still so obsessed with, like, these multipliers and shit. I was hoping to get, like, a little bit extra, but it's too late now. See, but they put, like, the gems there, so it kind of seems like, well, maybe you're supposed to cross horizontally, but nah, you just gotta skip that. No, I have not watched that. I don't know what that is. Oh, I forgot these things respawn for some reason. I'm afraid I don't have a very encyclopedic knowledge of things like you seem to. It's very impressive, though. The realization is dawning on me that the art that I'm working on may not be done by the end of the stream. Well, it says here on OBS that I've been going for 226 total, and that includes BRB and Animal Crossing, so I'd say we're about in the halfway point of Klonoa. I don't know. I think you'll have time, but if you don't, that's fine. There's always next stream. Or is there? I will say that the week preceding, not preceding, for the next 7 days, I don't know how else to say that. I wish, you know, this me coming back for the first time in a while after my mic broke would be like, yeah, and I'm back for real now. But only like, a little bit. Only for like a little. The week after that, the week of Animal Crossing coming out, should be, as far as I know, good. Wait a second, do I have to throw from the foreground to get that? I just might. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, these are all locked off. Wait a second. Wait, but this one's like in a cage, so even if I did throw from... This is in... No! This is so sad. I can't be doing this to myself. Seeing this helpless, adorable little creature be abused like this. It's not right! Oh, you're in the background. You are mine now. You're my child now. Halfway, you say? Then maybe? Well, whatever it is, Femi, I'm looking forward to it. If anybody has art related to what I'm streaming, then you can send it to me on... You can, like, add it to me on Twitter or via the Discord, and I'll be happy to take a look at it. Oh, there's a spring. I thought that was like a cliff. Yeah, that's like perfectly lined up. That probably would have made more sense, but it's progress. Oh no, wait a second, I needed you. I doinked them. And everyone knows that in this baby game, I need a doink it to prove I'm not a baby. Speaking of Reddit and subreddits, one thing that I am subscribed to with no shame is the Nathan For You subreddit, because somebody there recently pointed out that the coronavirus, like, you know how it's you know, like on a microscopic level, it's like spherical and it's got a bunch of little cones coming out. Somebody pointed out that it looks like the Doink It, and it literally does. And that's, I can't see it any other way now. I've apparently gotten a breathe notification on my watch. Guys, I've got sad news to report. For the first time since Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, I've gotten a high heart rate warning. Not right now, not in this immediate moment, but the other day I just I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna make like a really, really hot bath. And then I was in there for like 2 minutes and it's like, hey, your body is like not agreeing with this. Something is wrong. Oh no! Moo Gang, rise up! Klonoa has become violent. This kitty's got claws. And now we have green. I think there's like... I mean, there's 2 stages in each world. So there's one more after this. And then another world. And then a bunch of final boss and ending stuff, but... I don't know progress-wise compared to the last playthrough if I'm going faster or slower than then. I don't know. We'll see if there's time. I'm still in the process of making like a lot of silly mistakes. Here's the red door. Mistakes though, so... If the content itself doesn't draw out the length of how much is left, then my competence will, or perhaps lack thereof. Yeah, you have to like... I mean, I was going to say I think you have to tilt it. I missed that. But it's... Yeah, it just goes on its own. But I gotta knock those down for later, because, you know what? I bet those are like bridge thingies. And if I don't doink them now, then I will have to forever doink my piece. Oh, I was about to just fucking jump for it because I was getting impatient. There we go. That should do the trick, because I bet this little curved path here is going to go all the way around, and then the things you knocked over are going to be platforms, because, you know, this game's level design is brilliant. I followed you on Twitter and Tumblr, and I gave you a llama badge on DeviantArt. Okay, listen. I need somebody to... I so desperately need somebody, anybody, to explain to me what llamas on DeviantArt do. I've gotten them before, and I want to say, oh, thanks, that means a lot. But, like, do they? I don't know. I mean, thanks for thinking of me, but, like, what are they for? Because DeviantArt is, like, of that era where a lot of social media websites just had, like, weird social, like weird esoteric social features, and nobody knows what they do. And Klonoa is dead. I think that was like literally right after the checkpoint though, so that works out. Do I want to pop that now? I guess it's too late. I guess the implication is that you're supposed to pop it, then climb up, and then drop down all at once, but... Oh, I'm getting greedy! I'm like bonking into everything right now. Come on! Yes! Okay. Llama badge is free. Yeah, but what does it do? What does owning one do that I would not be able to do before without a llama badge? Oh, that's the I wasn't even like keeping track. That's the last one. Cool. If I recall, it's the free version of what would otherwise be paid badges. But what do you mean badges? What do badges do? So like, imagine Reddit Gold, but a free version. Well, Reddit Gold turns off ads and puts badges on specific comments, but llama badges go on a profile. Is it just like a prestige thing? Like the more you have, like, I don't know, the more popular you are or whatever? That's neat, I guess, if I'm guessing correctly. Oh, that's right. I brought up earlier that there's another stage in this world, another vision. I'm sorry. Before we move on to the final area. But I forgot what it was, and I was trying to think, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Yeah, this next one's gonna be a doozy. Wanna see my fan arts? I did just mention that I do take a look at art from viewers at the end of the stream. Now you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems that the way you phrase that is like you want me to take a look at your whole gallery. And I don't know about that, but if you want to like send in like a drawing that's like related to Klonoa, then you can if you want. I even met these voice actors. That's neat. I sure would like to do that someday. But it seems it seems that going into public spaces is not very advisable these days, so I have no incentive to change my behavior anytime soon. Dupururu! You said it, Klonoa. Thank you very much for explaining that to me, though, because, like, llamas have haunted me for the longest time. I just didn't know what they do. Oh, that's right, lore. Puppy. Oh yeah, speaking of the virus, I'm working from home for this foreseeable future. Yeah, that's right. Haven't like a lot of big tech companies like been making their employees work from home? Because for those out of the loop, that would be what Femi does. Yeah, they're the CEO of Google. They're leading the AI war. This one's a fun mechanic though. It's gonna be tough, but it's cool. That's right, the Moon Kingdom. The strange thing is that, you know, even though this is like my second streamed playthrough of Klonoa, it's brought it up at the very beginning. I kind of would like to one day do the PS1 version if I can ever get my hands on it. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see about that. Because, with the original one, I don't know if you've seen it, but the environments are 3D. But all these characters that we're looking at right now would be, like, 2D sprites. And, there's a lot of, like, unique hand-drawn expressions that, you know, in some of these cutscenes maybe aren't as well represented. By kind of, like... What's the word that I'm looking for? Like, these kind of, like, stilted, less important cutscene animations, if you know what I mean. I think somebody actually, like, this is very brand new news in the world of Klonoa. Somebody finally ripped those sprites, and I haven't taken a look at them, but man, I really should. Because Klonoa's artwork in that is very, very cute. Based on people I know, Google, Facebook, Pinterest, GoFundMe, and Apple are all working from home for San Francisco offices. That's wild. Alright, buckle up for this one, though. Because this is a stage about a solar eclipse that can't make up its mind. And so when the lights go out, they turn into evil clowns. Then what you gonna do? Oh, but they still doink into each other, though. That's good. Guys, speaking of what you gonna do, my friend Ryan was talking to me the other day, and he just now realized that Neil Cicierega, like, is Neil Cicierega. Like, he just, like, connected the dots between, like, his body of work, and he thought, like, all these things were, you know, like, in a vacuum, and just, like, separate cool things. But, you know, everybody always has that realization with Neil's stuff where it's like, wait, all that stuff was made by the one dude? That's crazy! And so my friend had that the other day and was just bringing up, like, a bunch of stuff. And, it got me going on a bit of a Neil binge. And, specifically with, like, Lemon Demon and stuff. And one thing that I wound up finding, you know, I would like to think that I'm already pretty well versed on the subject matter, but as it turns out, I'm not. Because there were some major releases of his... Well, there was stuff that came out between major releases, rather, that I was not aware of. And so guys, I heard My Trains for the first time, and holy shit, I think that may very well be my favorite Lemon Demon song ever. The working from home stuff pisses me off too, though, because they'd have stuff in the employee guidelines or whatever that basically implied if you have a condition that requires you to work from home for more than 2 days a month, we may have to reconsider your employment. Oh, that's bullshit! That's fucking ridiculous, really? Well, hopefully this gives these people, like, good reason to, like, rethink their policies. Like, hey, wait, maybe working from home isn't so bad after all. I can't grab anything during the night, it's so frustrating. Klonoa, you have to take your nappy time. Oh, that one just straight up goes away. That one only comes out at night. I mean, I could just go through that door if I wanted to, but I need my little trumpet thingy. Oh no, I doinked! Can I stand on these things? No. They're mean. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. Third Klonoa playthrough's the charm. Chaining the Wahoo throws is very satisfying, although I kind of fucked it up that time. But when you do it right, it's fun. I don't even think I'm, like, supposed to be allowed to, like, stand on that. I'm just gonna grab one of these, I'm gonna grab a moo, I'm gonna fling myself over, do a little flappy, and that's that. Whew! And that's why, Femi, you still have time. Okay, sun's coming up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yeah, it's at-will employment in the US, so they basically just don't have to give a single fuck. All this is hypothetical. Is this where I came from? No, it's not. It's another elevator. It's hypothetical, of course. I'm not talking about any actual workplaces that I may or may not work at. Of course, of course, of course. Hey, I never said which tech company. Wait, yes I did. Fuck. Or did I? Oh, that freaked me out. It like dropped out. Only to land on whatever it is on right now. Usually these have like very linear movement. This one had like a lot of character to it, this platform. Good for them. Yeah. See, this one's gonna be very scary when the sun sets. Because I'm gonna be trapped in a room with these guys. Oh, and I don't have anything to undoink their armor. I need to get something to like bring with me and then go over there. Right, so there was a collectible that I went to the right for. Now it's day. I saw like a little flying green dude. You're more blue. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that! Okay, but that's like a consistent source that I can rely on for what to grab and throw. But the depth perception is a little bit squicky. Like, I was just having difficulty like judging like the scale of the size of these things, but I get it now. I definitely get it now. Oh, Klonoa, you poor sweet child. See, like, you have to grab them much sooner than you think you have to grab them, because they look like so tiny and far off in the distance, but they're really not. Phew, okay, there we go. What, now they're just gonna walk off? I don't even get to Hanyan them? Well, Hanya would imply I take damage, so I guess just your average Nya. You know, like Nya. Die. Well then, I'm gonna die. Things aren't looking so good for little old Klonoa. Uh-oh. Honestly, hate to bring it back to politics, but one of the things I was, and still am hoping for this election is Sanders' student debt forgiveness. Because then I could quit my job within a year and actually do something I like, but that's not an option for me because of how much fucking debt I've got. I mean, I'm certainly more open to discussing politics than most other streamers. Like, some people, like, not gonna name names, but some don't even say gay rights because it's controversial and political to say that. But I don't know. When it's politics I agree with, then it's okay, haha. I don't know, like, that's kind of already on... Personally, I align myself. I mean, I'm a Canadian, so it doesn't fucking matter. We already have all the shit he's proposing, so it's not even radical. I mean, minus just really the healthcare. Really, only we're a little bit less shit. Really, I really kind of jumped the gun there to toot my horn a little bit too much. However, you know, I brought that up in the first place, and that's on topic to the original thing that I brought up, so it's not so bad. If it's like unprompted and it's like SJWs, then it's like, maybe just don't, you know? Wait, oh, I have to bring a thing to throw with me! Can I throw you, or are you going to despawn? When the sun rises. Come on, come on, come on. No, you gotta go away. That's fine. Your guys' universities aren't nearly as bad. I know, like, it's not as bad as America. America's out of fucking control. But, oh, no, it turned to night, though. See, but I'm also, like, I was looking at, like, fucking... I need to stress that this is not what I'm considering anymore, but at a time I was gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna be an animator, I'm gonna go to like a $60,000 art school, and then I realized, oh wait, I'm poor, forgot that crucial detail, so then I decided not to. But yeah, you guys have got it, like, even worse for, like, normal schools. That's fucked up. Guys, I don't think I can make this work. Because my understanding is that I need to grab a fella, bring him over here, and then do a little, you know, a bounce throw with him so I can go up. But I can't seem to, unless I throw this switch. Oh, shit, that's sneaky. Okay, well, that's one way to do it. Basically anything you do bad, we do worse. That's a good way of putting it. Anyways, little baby Klonoa, huh? I'm a little concerned by how I'm supposed to get up there, but I'm sure we'll work it out. Unless, oh, we're closer to the end than I thought, perhaps. God, I mean, it's not like a very complex skybox. I can't even grab this guy. This guy's just been jailed for YouTube crimes. This is in the foreground. This is in the background. This is on my lair, but I can't activate it. Oh, I think I already activated it. I think I put this... I was the one... I hold the keys. Red means activated, blue is deactivated. I'm sorry, little guy. Maybe he deserves it, though. We don't know what their crime was. It could be anything. They hide a lot under that disarmingly cute exterior. For the love of... They're so tempting. You want to stand on those things so badly, but you can't. It drives me crazy. Oh. So activating the switch drops the cage, but only a little bit. Interesting. Oh, I think I see what's happening here. You go in a circle, activate all the switches, and then the cage will be dropped. And then once the Mu is free, you'll be able to do things that you could not do before. You know, because this game's level design is brilliant. Right, and then, well, oh! This is even smarter. Look at this, look at this. Come on, sun's rising, buddy. It's time to break you out of here. You don't deserve this. Wahoo, baby. That's how we do it! Right, that's what I was gonna say. The skybox isn't, like, super detailed or complex, but, like, the colors really bring the atmosphere, like, a long way. It's good stuff. No, I can sympathize, or I guess empathize. What's the one that's like same hat? I feel that way too, but then the little rabbit boy makes you feel better. I'm sorry, cat. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, Klonoa. Daddy! You tell him, Klonoa! Fuck you! On the plus side, though, I've been getting better at art because I've been basically drawing every day that, yeah, let's maybe not talk about how we all have no future and the world is falling apart. Let's talk about something that's going well in our lives. I'll tell you what's going on well in my life. I'm playing Klonoa. I'm having a pretty good time. See, now this guy has a very good difference between like the English voice and the Phantomile voice. Still looks kind of goofy in this modern era of the Wii, but you know. Finished flats, I might just say fuck it and leave it, LMAO. If you want. We've still got another world to go, so we'll see. These stages get pretty long towards the end, compared to, like, the beginning. And we still got a boss fight to go, so... Yo, this dude's design is just like that Tails doll boss from that Flash game I played during Halloween. Blood? Blood? Weirdly enough, the one thing on my list that I don't think we actually did talk about was, Animal Crossing. I don't think I've had much time to... Oh, this is a good camera angle. Much time to, really process all the cool shit that was in the direct that I got to witness. But, God, I love this fucking attack pattern. It's so odd. Cool! Sound design is also off the shits. But I think the one thing that I want to do, like, first is, like, make, like, lots of patterns, because from what I understand, that's a pretty, like, low-budget thing to start with. Like, you don't have to get, like, super far in the game if you want to achieve so... He's kind of fucked up. Well, I remember this now. It's like the fucking King Boo arena in Mario Sunshine, except not really. You gotta have to turn all of them yellow. Come on, come on! Oh, almost there, we got this, baby! It's time to turn on the lights. That's such a bizarre transition, but I really would not have it any other way. That's so weird and good. Which really is a good way of describing Klonoa. Weird and good. And then again, personally I don't think there's anything particularly alienating about Klonoa. It's just very different, but in a good way. Then again, I am saying this while fighting a fucking transforming turtle blood clown, so perhaps that's up to outsiders to decide and not myself. I want to step on him. I want to pop him like a balloon. Yeah, like I'm just thinking back to like that couch in Animal Crossing with like the pillows that had like a custom pattern on them. Like that's gonna be so cool. I'm gonna make so much weird gay shit in terms of patterns and put it all on my furniture. Guys, I could make a Keaton body pillow in Animal Crossing. I could. You can't stop me. And I'll just have like a room in the basement dedicated to it. Like you walk in, it's dead silence, the lights are dark, and there's just a lone little thing in the center. And it is a Keaton body pillow. And I mean, not that this part I would commit to, but if I wanted to, I could make like a lot of white splotchy patterns on the floor and put those textures like all around it. You know. Not that I would, but if you wanted it, I could. Oh, ship! Oh yeah, because I guess they all spin. What? I've played this before, why am I making that observation? See, now this part I believe is pre-rendered in the PlayStation original, and it looks really fucking cool. Like you don't gotta like look at the whole game, but something that I would recommend is looking at like at least the pre-rendered cutscenes, from the original Klonoa, because like early 90s CGI is like very charming, and or at least I think so. I find it that way. And Klonoa is certainly no different. Oh, of course! Everyone's favorite! That's a voice I could never forget. Yeah. Don't you Griffin me? I'm right! All I'm saying is that if I wanted to, I could. Not that I will. I don't know, what would you guys do first thing in Animal Crossing? I would use the smartphone app first, guys. The music from here on out gets fucking godlike, so open up your ears. Open up your eyes and open up your ears. This is like deadass one of my favorite tracks in this game. Murder Tom Nook. It's pretty good. Not bad. Get together and make things better by working together. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, his friend is sad. Uh-oh. Good thing nothing sad ever happens in Klonoa games. Dupurudu. That is correct. Like, if you have to listen to any soul song from Klonoa, I would recommend Good Thing Max is in here, or they'd be very angry with me. If you had to listen to one track, one piece, I would recommend this one, because it's very atmospheric and good. It's very emotionally charged, I find. I can still, like, walk around this, though, right? Yeah, okay. Speaking of non-linear... Although I guess that's not even the case for this, because you probably have to break these in a sequence. But, you know, it's neat. Just the idea of returning to a central structure is neat. There we go. This is where I need to be. See, but what if there was a Klonoa where you could be non-linear like this and explore like this giant tower in any way you wanted? Because at the core of it, this concept of this 2D platformer that is like freed from the limitations of 2D and is like, has all the benefits of 3D is like, you know, has so much room to expand upon. Hanya. Sometimes it's just gotta be that way. Sometimes you just gotta squish a lad against the ceiling. When I speak of chaining these things being very satisfying, this is gonna be like the pair of stages that really puts that to the test. That's a new kind of nya. He was kind of like pissed on that one. He was like, nya! He doesn't want any of this. Oh god, armor guys on these things. That's really, I don't think I've ever heard him make that noise before. That's really good. Ooh, not quite. There we go, that's better. The crystal. Ooh! The power! There's gotta be like a fast way back rather than just backtracking, isn't there? Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong though. Let me like get back up here and like double check if there's a way. The way I remember it, I think you do have to backtrack, but no, there's a door. There's a door, Griffin. Alright, so now I believe if I go back out here, then there's going to be a pink one, and it's got to be pulverized. Right? Yes. Here we go. That ought to do it. Guys, shout out to my new streaming setup. I didn't, like, get anything new, but while my mic was gone, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to reorganize my things. And I did, and I'm quite happy with how it is. Like before, for a very brief time, I was using 3 displays, but I decided to just not. After all, there's so many ghosts. Because it turns out, considering the screen tearing problems that I often have, and you may notice that this is actually like the one time I'm not having that problem because I'm playing the game like natively instead of through my fucking capture card. Considering I have that problem, which I assume is like a performance bottleneck, driving 3 displays instead of 2 probably doesn't help it. And I didn't like do any like direct testing to compare if that actually made it worse, but I can't imagine that it does, so I don't. Also, like having 3 displays in the way that I had it like took up all the room on my desk. And it's like so nice to have room for things on my desk. I can have like snackies here and everything. It's pretty great. Uh-oh, uh-oh. They're like slowly becoming more numerous. Die. Yeah, okay, there's little shortcuts back. You know, with the magic of 3D and everything. Here! Let's see, so I need to find, I guess just through here, yeah? Provided there isn't more this way. You know what? But that's the thing, it doesn't matter. All you need to do is get to the outside of the central structure, and then just find the blue pile and you're good to go. You know, because this game's level design is brilliant. It really does make, like, the act of traversal, like, as you can still technically say it's linear, but it's more interesting this way. Holy shit, that's good. You love to see it. The aesthetic of this place really pops off, too. Like, the music is one thing, but I'm here for this. Good colors, lots of iridescent surfaces. I love it. Exploding things, I love it. Like, is it just me, though? Like, we got any other Klonoa heads here in chat? Anyone else seeing this for the first time that sees what I see, or am I just weird? Uh-oh. I meant to do 2 things, and I did neither of them. I like that this is the bomb room, though. Each room is kind of dedicated to its own little micro-challenge. Which, not to compare the level design of Klonoa to the level design of my, beloved, flawless Mario Maker levels. But I kind of made a Mario Maker level like this. That involved returning to a central area, Griffin, you genius! Oh, I thought that was like a heart up there. But it's just the top of the doorway. Oh wait, that actually kind of worked. The explosion was timed like just right. See, I don't throw this that way. I gotta throw up. No! I'm baby! I am just a little creature. I cannot change this. You know, if anybody were to be just a little creature, I think Klonoa would make that tweet. Oh my god, guys! We need to talk about the Matthew Perry tweet! Holy shit. I'm never going to be able to show this again. The Matthew Perry tweet. The Matthew fucking Perry tweet. I don't even know what like his Twitter name is, so it's... Shocker, it's at Matthew Perry. So if I do from that, and then just type in Klonoa, look at this fucking tweet. This is real. I need to open this up in like a new window. And then like put it here. Look at this. This is a real tweet. Many of you have asked what Klonoa game I am playing. It's the new one on the Wii. I'm at level 6. I play with my pants around my ankles. That is all. Back to Klonoa. Not Matthew Berry, Matthew Perry. I think he was on Friends. I don't know who he played though, because I'm not particularly fond of Friends. But you cannot deny that no matter who is the tweeter, that's an incredible tweet. I should make that tweet. That's what I should have said. I'm like, oh, switching to Klonoa 2, I play with my pants around my ankles. It's just customary. Only Klonoa fans will get this. Oh, I'm doing spectacularly at this stage. Just get the moon. It is moon! Yeah, okay. There you go, that's a good little Klonoa. There you got this. I play with my pants around my ankles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're like forcing me back through the door. They're all gonna fucking blow. Oh. Oh. There we go. I'm loving this, like, low camera angle. Gotta say, as much as I like the moves, a little bit intimidated when they get in a swarm like that. I think I recognize these ghosts. I think I'm supposed to go this way, otherwise I'm backtracking. Correct? I don't know. I'm trying to get back to the tower, but I can't tell if I've been here or not. No, I have. I've been here. Because of the ghosts. So I think the thing that I just did where I said, oh, I don't want to backtrack, I don't want to have to repeat a section, is exactly what I've wound up doing. But that's okay, because I play with my pants around my ankles. When I looked up from Matthew Perry Klonoa on Twitter as well, that was not the only result. So I'll maybe peruse those at another time. God, not that I mind sticking around here for a little bit longer, because this music it's so chill, you know? See, because this is the thing, is that all places lead the same way. All that matters is you get to the central tower, not necessarily how. Alright, so green. We're looking for green, baby. Okay, so gold's the last one. We're almost there. Oh, phew! I could use some of these. Right, because there's like one very specific room that I'm thinking of. And I'm not at it yet. But I know of it. It may I get a feeling that it's this. No, it's not this one. It's an indoor room. Also, speaking of loving the palette, this one like goes off even harder. Because if there's one thing I love more than iridescent surfaces and gold and shit, it's all of that mixed with a lot of pink. That wasn't so bad at all. That was a pretty short section. Oh, I thought I was gonna Hanya and the Flying Moo. We're good, we're good. Could this be it? No, it's not. Things are getting awfully dense, though. You get a little bit of a safety net. You get a little bit of a safety net. Now we're back in the tower. What room am I thinking of then? That's odd. Also, why did I do that? I need to go back up through the big one here. Alright, so I need to find the gold dust. I like how it's like sitting on a pile up here, but it's like that pile is like hanging over the ledge. Also, that didn't actually open up a new door. I think I do need to go through the blue. And then there's additional stuff up here. That's right, that's right. Now I remember. That feels good. That feels good. I'm getting the hang of it. You know, just in time for the game to end. See, now it's just ominous, which I also love. Do I break you too? I'm gonna do it. And then the elevator just drops and shatters the egg. And then it is all Klonoa's fault. Alright, well that leaves us one more then, doesn't it? I'm excited. But the room that I was thinking of never came up. Maybe it's in the next stage. Level 6. I play with my pants around my ankles. You know, maybe it's a good thing that I only thought to bring up this tweet at level 6. I've got half a mind to join the club. I could play with my pants around my ankles. No one can stop me. Fuck it, it's a cutscene. I'm very uncomfortable in these jeans. You can't stop me! And they're also still wet from the fucking Isabelle the bit that I did at the beginning of the direct stream. So I need this anyways. Oh god, the air is so cold in this room. This is a mistake. What I need is to climb into some goddamn pajamas. Some goddamn pajamas. The egg! Ooh! It's time to play Matthew Broderick style. Matthew Broderick? Matthew Perry, Griffin. Also, I just, like, fully removed them. But for the full experience, I have to play with them around my ankles. So I gotta put them back on, but only a little bit. If anybody actually is feeling anything during this cutscene right now, I apologize, but the Hupo stuff has never hit me as much as the Klonoa stuff. So it's whatever. Yeah, Matthew Perry style. I can vibe with this. I kinda get it now, I think. I think you guys should try it. This is how I stream from now on. God, look at this dude. Maybe I would care more about this reveal if these characters in this kingdom weren't so goddamn ugly. I can't tell if they look better or worse, you know, comparing the PS1 version to the Wii version. I think they both look kind of crusty. But he's Klonoa's friend, so it's okay. I do find it interesting, though, that, you know, there's, like, they felt the need to, like, redesign Klonoa. It's like, oh, yeah, he's the problem. But then they didn't change shit like this, like, at all. This is very faithful to the original designs. For better or for worse. Oh, okay, so they're going to crush the egg. Got it. This one kind of slaps. A little bit. Not as much as the previous, but it'll do. Oh, that's a big door. Yeah, that's right. No. No, okay, so it's 6-2 that I'm thinking of. Oh! He's gonna fucking get me! Which I'm sure is what chat would say. They're gonna be like, that moo that's chasing you, that's me when I fucking get you. This is a very clever bit, because they've always been hopping, but now we are the hopper. Uh-oh. You do get an opportunity to recover though, which I was not expecting when you get the damage knocked back on these guys. I gotta like keep an eye out for how many lives I have left the next time I die. Oh, 15. We should be fine. I'd like to say that with more confidence, but knowing me, who's to say, you know? Yeah, okay. See, these interior areas is the stuff that I was remembering. There's some very interesting combo stuff that they start expecting of you. So far, still pretty conventional, but it starts piling on a lot. Ow! Not quite. How do you even? Can you jump over? No, there's no way. That's full Klonoa height. Full size. These guys are pretty cool too. It's weird that I'm only seeing them now. I feel like I recall them being here earlier, but okay. Oh, to be just a little moo bouncing around without a care in the world. I got a nya up. Right. That's the big goal. So in other words, just the crystals that you shatter that open doors, but in a more conventional shape. I'd just like to remind everybody that I'm playing with my pants around my ankles. Sometimes I forget that. And this room, this is the one that I'm thinking of. This one right here. This fucking room. Let's see, so I have to throw you, grab you. Fuck. I already messed it up. Oh, I guess that works with just one move. See, so, but all of that was in service of moving that first pillar. And there's other rooms that are like that, and it gets harder. Also, I was trying to figure out what the shape was in the stained glass. That's Gaudius. I mean, it's an obvious thing, but it's just a detail that I hadn't noticed before. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, so it's a similar central tower concept. Uh-oh. To, the last stage. Just, apparently I just don't know how to get back to it is all. Wait, no, am I? I think I am supposed to go in here. I thought I was, like, coming out. I'm going in. Ah! We meet again. See, the timing on that, though, is gonna get tighter. And the platform differences are gonna be woof. You can speed up and slow down, too, with the analog stick on slidey, slopey surfaces like that as well. Alright, so big mistakey going to the left. Let's go to the right. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is right. It drops you right off where you're supposed to be. I was just weird about it. Unless? No, this is where I started the stage. So I do go left? The platform that I came in on is gone now. No, okay, right, it's after this. I remember now, because you ride the little platform up. Yeah, this... I keep thinking this is the top of the tower for some reason, but it is very much not. It's like the bottom, if anything. Not you. Thank you. You. Uh-oh. See, this is the kind of shit that I was, like, doing almost, like, by accident. Just to, in terms of, like, recovering. Oh, God. From the mistakes that I was making in the previous being chased on tiny platforms by a hopping moo thing. But now it's being demanded of you. I hope you guys think Klonoa's voice is real cute, because there's gonna be a lot of wahooing. I like the big ones you can just stand on, unless you can't. Never mind. You have to, then you can stand on them, right? They're just chilling. They're just hanging out. I felt really big-brained for doing that. Whew! I mean, I know I still have so many left, but I feel like I could use some more to go around. Because I'm definitely dying a lot more than I usually was, compared to previous stages. Eh? Oh. It's just a little hole for a little guy. Oh no, he's got like layers! I'm not having any of this. Die. I do feel bad killing the big ones. It's so sad. Oh. I do like that it's starting to get harder now. It has to at some point. It's just like a little bit jarring because like the rest of the game was so like easy, you know? Still perfectly doable, but it does ask a lot more of you towards the end. It is a bit of a spike. That'll do it. Oh god. See what I mean though? It's like starting to get a little bit more. God, and they're timed too. Whew. I'm gonna do this one, and then this one, and then when the platform goes back, I'm gonna jump and shoot. Okay, but that was the right idea. That could have worked. I have to make you docile again. No! Bad Moo, listen, I want you guys to be my friends, but you're not making it very easy. Okay. There we go. Just needed to not miss the shot. Ah, these things are gonna be the end of me. They get real bitter. They get real cruel towards the end. It only gets worse from here. Right, and then I have to do the challenge of just the challenge of making it back to the central room, because apparently that's too much to ask of me. Yeah, just go left. Okay, it looks like there's one more bit, one more platform to fill in that slot. Let's see, so if we go around... Yeah, the next door is a big one, so I'm gonna guess. Gotta take a wild leap of logic here. Oh no, now it's a big one! I can't wahoo with this. What am I expected to do here? Hold on. Oh, big leap! I'm so proud of you. What a good move. Okay. I do really want that collectible, though. No! What have you done? Okay, but now I need one, even just to make this first gap. Okay, thank God. I thought, like, what would follow next would be, like, another giant one. Because I am not prepared for this. It's okay. It's okay. We're on safe ground. Okay. Come to me. Let Klonoa give you a big hug. Whew. And I felt like the first one was giving me some trouble. It does get very stressful from here on out. No, I can't pass through it. I need to grab the flying one. Or just do that. That works too. That works too! If you say so, I guess. Fucking love these bouncy boys. I want to be chased by these. These are the most murderous moves of all. I would be very threatened by these. Wait a second, I think I needed both of those actually. You'll do, you'll do. Oh. Ho ho! I'm going to fucking die again. It's going to happen. It's gonna. Oh hey, but I completed the thing. Which bodes well in terms of being close to the end. Yeah, but this spinny fella's blocking a door here, so we will need to get back on this platform without any flapping or funny business. Yeah, I think that's the one. Well, no. The ones that move the pillars are like big switches, but that's, I think, just to open the path forward. Oh, yeah, that's right, and then it explodes. That works. Love this little tip-tap dance this boomerang guy's doing, that's good. Top 10 tip-tap games. Oh, I need these bad. Come on, Klonoa. Just a little bit longer. You're almost there! Ooh. Extra lives, please, as well. Oh. Had I not, like, struggled against that, the knockback from the boomerang would have, like, knocked me off the platform. But then, like, on the way back, like, would have knocked me back onto the platform, it looks like. Like that! See, it's all part of the technique. It's all part of the meta. I'm gonna need that guy to come back, though, because I need to do a little wahoo hop. This is what I like to call wahoo skip. Famously named such because when you do it, you say wahoo. That is a miracle technique. That's what I call the Hanya technique. Not dissimilar to the grapefruit technique, both very useful tools as a Klonoa streamer. Oh, this is the one! I remember this one! Okay. This one's in the fucking... Okay, no, that's on the same layer as me, actually, but I did accidentally start the timer. I want to be able to start... Oh my god, the tolerances... Okay, I'm gonna wait up here. Ring it. Drop down. Please, 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 please. Whew! That one has the potential to give a lot of trouble. I really lucked out on that one. That one's very finicky. But now comes an even finickier challenge. That being, once more, finding out how the hell to get back to the central tower. This is it, Klonoa! Well, I guess if we are drawing Hotel Mario parallels, he would more so say, this is it, Hupo. Can I just do this? No, of course not, because there's a giant wall blocking that. Otherwise, I'd be able to go to that door from the start. I guess that makes sense, but... Look at that little guy go! You know, I haven't talked about it yet, but his walking animation does have a very satisfying, like, bounce in his ears. Things like, anything that's, like, long and flowy is very fun to animate, you know? And they clearly had some good fun with this one. Whoa! Oh, these are like, some of these symbols are like the shapes that we've been assembling from all these collectibles. The lore, I guess it does mean something after all. Hey, cursed thing, you know what I just realized? I've been talking about how kind of weird, you know, Gaudius is as a villain in terms of like how he kind of clashes with the rest of it. But then I thought about it. Yo, this is just the dude from Kirby. This is just the final boss from Kirby. So if anything, it's quite conventional. Oh shit, he's got teeth! That's how you know they put real effort into this one. See though, in like the pre-rendered cutscenes, they do like the Donkey Kong Country cartoon thing where he just suddenly gets like very sharp teeth. And they don't do that here, which is unfortunate, because it looks very, I wouldn't say like it fits, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And this is other way. He doesn't even have little fangsies. Even Sonic characters have little fangsies. How dare you! It's kind of odd to sit here in silence while these cutscenes go on. I could like read them, but like it's mumble voice, but they're still like unique vocal performances, so it doesn't seem right to just read over them. Yeah, okay, the Count. We get it, you vape. Wait a second. Is this wheel made out of tombstones? I don't think I've noticed that until now. Because they got like little bumps. I think we're like on the bottoms of the tomb shapes. Oh, I doinked, I bonked, I doinked it! I'm trying to like tilt my head. I feel like these were very similar shapes that we saw in the graveyard stage. Oh shit! Now it's a Mario Party minigame. It's like speeding up too. That's fun. I don't know whether or not like people will agree with me on this, but I like boss battles that just fuck with you and like rapidly switch things up in a way like that to kind of like throw you off. Do I just throw it into the void? Yeah. I guess you could say that Gaudius 2 is playing with his pants around his ankles, if you really think about it. Did he just do the hand over mouth anime laugh? Good for him. No, I need you! Yeah, that one. Speaking of, he's got like an insane, like, hand-to-face ratio. This dude's yaoi hands are like next level. Not now, I need to get back to the dinosaur world! See, it's annoying when you don't want it, but it is your fault. Also, I thought when they were spinning they could hit you. But as it turns out they can't, and I kinda welcome it. There we go. Yeah, and if you're good enough, which is not me, you could damage like multiple times in one cycle. Oh no. But now he's got new tricks up his lack of sleeves. Oh yeah, this one. The fucking stock metal bonking sound. I love it. Can I get that one? No, they're all kind of up. Oh, I was wondering where the little teleporty things that fuck with you go. Or rather, where they went. But I found him. Oh, I thought there was like one more up there still, but I guess he just refreshes them. The real question is Garius the Uke or the Seme? Well, I would say the Seme, because that's what Yaoi Hands means. As I've understood it, I've never thought Yaoi Hands to mean that everybody has big hands. It's always the Seme that has big hands, right? Or maybe I just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh, this is a pretty good one. Oh. See, the problem is the surface that I'm standing on is turning. So when I try to run against the grain to catch up to one of these, I move very slowly. Or I just have to wait it out? I don't even know if I could have grabbed one of these guys out of the triangle if I wanted to. But I assume that's what I ought to do. I don't know, man. Shapes are pretty hard. The music is making this triangle lose control. This is very weird final boss music, isn't it? I don't know, you rarely get it at like a real good angle where you can make a good grab. Don't haha. No! You're hurting him! Stop! I've always seen it as all of them having big hands. Like, all the proportions are bad all the time. You make a strong case, Femi. I'll have to do a lot more oh! You're supposed to hit the tips of the triangles and then that breaks the cage. I'm about to fucking die. I'm going to die! Oh, this is like stressful now. I might actually fuck this up. Just go, 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 go! Oops! Oops! Well, at least I have a better idea of how this first phase works, so I can probably blast through it if I get all the evil moves. If I get all the evil Pamelas. That's not so bad. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Yo, I saw some fucking proportions that made me want to die a little. Yo, Carlton, you ever feel like this? All the time. Oh, I spent too long holding on to the one and let the others pass me by. Like, it was cover art of, like, a really popular anime or manga thing. When you find it, Femi, you can just put it in the As Seen On channel, and I'll take a look at it after the stream. It was big fucking incel drawing women energy. Ooh, my favorite kind! I put it in. Thanks. Please! These metal clanks are taking me to a whole new place. Wait, did that count? No, it didn't count! It really is something else, you know, like, there's so many, different compilations of that kind of, like, incorrect anatomy, but it's very fun. Oh, we're just jumping straight to triangle now? I'm not ready for this. Do you have to hit the points? I'm still a bit unclear. I think I'm incorrect in terms of how you get this thing open. Oh no, that's how you do it. I'm just bad at it. Shocker. No, don't wahoo! I'm already like back down to 1 heart as well. This is bad news. Femi has further comments, but unfortunately now is not the time. It's so bizarre to me that I'm finding this as hard as I am. Because, you know, typically I don't. I just plucked one right out of here. See, you do actually have to hit it though, so fuck! I'm gonna lose it! I don't usually say rude things about art, but it really bothers me when— what is this now? Okay, this is the old one. This is easier to manage. I'm okay with this. No triangles. Nice and easy. Just some moves. Chillin'. Come on, just one more. Very slow, gentle, easy, and predictable. Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Just relax. So... Whew! But it really bothers me when, especially in like manga and comics or whatever, the male characters get like real designs and then the women just get hair color or sometimes nothing at all. Oh, there's so many like side-by-side comparisons of shit like that. Where it's like male monster, and then it's like all like misshapen and monster-like, and then it's like girl monster, and then it's just naked women with different colors skin, like green skin and like a bikini. It's all my friends, wahoo! Yeah, we're not done with it just yet. Wahoo!
Let's go.
Guro, Yuko, Pipo, Mommy,
I just noticed that Hupo is like ever so slightly transparent. Like you can just barely see through him a little bit. Uh-oh. See, this whole helmet crown thing really is the cooler part of Ghadius' design. Everything else is kind of blah. Oh, that's how dreams work. Right, of course. Oh, you don't know? Yo, this music is popping off. I wonder what it must be like to have, for like this kind of dialogue, to be the voice actor doing this and like having it directed to you. Like, how do you think of which nonsense words to like inflect on? It's interesting to think about. Oh, we're gonna need a big frying pan for this one, except as it already hatched, so it's too late. Fucking. Well, that's not Pamela. That's Pamela's baby, but she's just like hanging out, like beyond everybody else. She's just doing her own thing. Which of your friends are you? The fighter, the truck freak, the crazy one. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Of course. Of course! No. If the grandpa thing hit me harder now than it did then, I don't know. Carl. I think it's Coral, but I really like Carl because it sounds like Carl. Level 6, I play with my pants around my ankles! Let's do it! Matthew Perry, lend me your strength! The final vision, I play with my pants around my ankles! It is time. Fellas, I'm bracing. I'm bracing for it. I'm not ready. Wow. Man, yeah, there's like gotta be multiple phases. There's a reason I said that the bridge one was my favorite and not these ones. It's just a bit long is all, you know? But not to me. Expert speedrunner that I am. Shockingly enough, we actually are like well under 4 hours for this. So I feel like I've been doing worse, but this seems about on track. God, and this dude has such like a non-intimidating design. He just looks goofy. You know, again, people rag on like Sonic a lot for having like very over-the-top, like maybe a little bit inappropriate designs or whatever for characters like, I don't know, like Perfect Chaos. Like, it's always got like the biohazard and shit. I don't know. I don't look at those and I say like, oh, this is stupid. I hate this. I'm kind of saying that with this one though. Oh, that's right. I can't just throw to the side. I have to throw forwards into the background. Ew! Oh no! Don't do it! Ew! The longer this takes, the better chance I have of finishing in time. Really don't like that I got ejected from a blowhole. Thanks. Well, thanks for that. Okay, I want to say we have 2 left, but with my luck, it's probably 6. Again, Femi, there's no rush. You can show me the flats tonight if you don't have time, and then just send like the finished version for another stream. You're an unclear cannon. Whoa! Oh no! I got skewered! Never mind, this is terrifying. God damn it! Well, okay, while I'm helplessly flailing about in this thing's mouth, I did have another a remembery Griffin had a thought! So I've brought this show up before in the past on the stream. Mythic Quest on Apple TV Plus. But one thing that came to my mind is that middle episode that like is its own little side story. And it's the part where these guys, this little studio, gets like a movie made, gets like the movie rights, and then over time, you know, the vision of their game, which is like this very dark and serious thing, is like slowly like ruined by like these marketing people and shit. And so at one point, they get a movie made, and more movies, and they slowly gets further away from that original vision. And so there's this scene where they decide to add, you know, marketing eventually adds like this obnoxious, like shitty mascot that's just doing like very unfunny things, and the actual creative person from the studio is looking at it in just like complete bewilderment, like what the fuck is this? And you know, it's just like stupid, goofy, like not even funny, like so boring, like cartoon antics. But the marketing guy is sitting there, and he's just like, you know, just laughing his ass off, having the time of his life. Like, it's the funniest thing he's ever fucking seen. And I feel like that's kind of what the Sonic movie felt like, you know? Like, a lot of things were, like, done by committee. Like, oh yeah, what's, like, popular? I don't know, Sonic's pretty popular. No, let's make it different. Let's make it not Sonic. That'll do well. That'll work. Nailed it. Is that the Charlie Day show? Charlie Day is from Always Sunny, but it's created and written by Rob... I'm gonna mispronounce this so bad. I want to say McElhenney? McClaney? McClaney sounds good. That sounds closer. Yeah, I've recommended it on the stream in the past, but that particular scene... Yeah, like Sonic flossing, or just like other weird shit that he does that's like very un-Sonic-like. I don't know why they like... You know? I feel like if there was a good Sonic movie, then Sonic would be like Sonic, or as Sammy Classic Sonic fan so eloquently once put it, Sonic is Sonic! But they like made him different. I don't know. It is weird, though, that I went to the Sonic movie and didn't enjoy the Sonic, and then everything else around it was more okay than him. He's just like a lot of stupid shit that he does, a lot of stupid one-liners and things that I do not appreciate. Also, I couldn't understand if he was supposed to be like an adult or a child, because he's like both. I don't know. I don't know what he is. Oh, and also he has human feet. He has like very... Or does he? I don't know. There was like an x-ray scan where they were like looking at the footprints or something. And he had like... Guys, we saw Sonic's toes. Fuck, he can just do that? Damn. Klonoa. You've wahooed at just the wrong moment. In the wrong neighborhood. You really sometimes just have to pray, well, that thing's chasing you, that you're positioned over the cannons at just the right moment. Because you don't have much of a choice but to keep moving. Although I guess you could wait until they, you know, cut it out, whatever. Okay, there we go, there's another one. Oh, hey, Snoodoodle. Damn, he's still playing that game with the Miku's persona? I guess. That's certainly one way to put it. Wahoo, baby. Here we go. So let's see, that's 3 up and there's 2 left. Great job, Klonoa, now do that 3 more times. I really can't overstate how much, or perhaps understate, how much I love the very, very quiet little sound he makes when he like roars at a platform until it explodes. It's like very quiet, very unintimidating, just right. Just right. Oh, I have received an Apple Watch notification. There's a Korean artist I quite like, and they made a new tweet that involves maids. Anyways, if you ask me, there's no better time to take a fucking sip, babes, than right about now. You know, before I cry out all the moisture. Shoot me, Starfucks! Pull the fucking trigger, Tails! That's gonna be me in maybe 10 minutes. Who? The thing that just exploded? Crying? Shooting? Looking at pictures of Corin on Twitter.com? Wow, she's beautiful. I think it's maybe just that because they don't have, like, pupils. I don't know. I wish I could put a finger on, like, what bothers me about it. It's just odd. It's the theme that I said that I really, really like. I think it's the size of their heads and how round they are. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess if you think about it, specifically with the eyes, that's kind of contemporary. Like, a lot of the media surrounding it at the time kind of had eyes like that, but I don't know. Hey, maybe it's the fucking neon turquoise leotard. Maybe that's what puts me off. And the little fucking antenna with his little pom-pom, little sparkly, spiky pom-pom on top. I'm sorry, he has a tail? I care so little about Hupo. Like, Klonoa is like, I couldn't possibly care more. And then Hupo's like, I couldn't possibly care less. Both very passionate extremes. It does look like a DeviantArt base. You're right. Uh-oh. It's time to put the controller down. My stomach's already dropping. I don't want this. I don't want this. No. Oh no, now it's like very like dire Hupapi Peas. Real Pokemon Mystery Dungeon hours. Shut up, Snoodoodle. Fuck. I wish I could put a finger on why this affects me so much. No, you're not wrong. That's why it's funny, because you're right. Speaking of this game being unusual and different and good, this ending is no exception. The vocal performances really do a lot of the heavy lifting. Like, they're shaking, they're screaming at each other. Oh. And it's all fucking nonsense, but there's real emotion there. Oh no, I thought this was like a little bit later. We're just jumping right into this. No! No! Wait, no, I'm not ready! I thought I had a little bit more time to prepare! God, look at his fucking mouth. Look at his fucking lips. No! No! I can't do it! Real pants off hours. Shut the fuck up! Now is not the time! Oh guys, look! The flowers are blooming. This really is a Hupo moment. And then it just fucking ends! That's so good! I wish more games would just do like something unbelievably sad, say fuck you, and then leave. Like, that's a statement, and I love it. Oh, that was fun. That was fun to do all in one run. I'm glad I revisited this. I said earlier that I had an announcement for the very, very end of the stream. This is an announcement. I was gonna say something very mean about Klonoa fucking my wife, but I take it back. Klonoa would never do such a thing. Now, whether or not he wahooed my wife is debatable. I think I might have cried when Mike streamed the ending of that. Oh, Mystery Dungeon? This is an announcement. It is now 8 a.m. Not for me. Not for... Oh no, hey, remember when that other sad thing happened? It's okay, Klonoa. Also, this credits theme is really good as well. Yeah, how have you guys been coping with daylight saving? You guys have been liking that? I know I have. I don't know, this is usually the part where I like wrap up with my thoughts about the game, but I feel like that's already what I've been doing non-stop in terms of just gushing. And also I kind of just want to sit here and enjoy the music. I mean, it goes without saying that, you know, I'll just kind of repeat everything. You know, it's one of my favorite games, and I hope that revisiting it has maybe reminded some of you guys why that is. And maybe if you're not familiar with Klonoa at all, you can maybe, I don't know, understand that for the first time. I don't know, it's just really special to me. And I sure wish that there was more of it. It's just so different and special, you know? And it's crazy that, like, it took a different path than from what so many other platformers were doing. And nobody else has really taken that path since. Before or since, really. I managed to nip in right at the end, so it's something. That's the second time I've seen that ending, and it's so jarring. I know, I love it. Hey, Namco? Here's what we can talk about. What the fuck is going on with this Kaisen no Klonoa Ankoru trademark? Griffin 2. Griffin 2! Yo, watch that trademark be for like a Klonoa 1 port on Switch. And then I'm just sitting here with this 480. You know what though? I'll take a bit of a lower resolution over screen tearing. Honestly though. Well, unlocked costumes. Oh, there's a bunch of bonus shit for us to look at real quick. I will take a look at the costumes before we go. I think that's just like a place you go to on the world map, right? Yeah, Wahoo. There's a couple of different cute ones here. We'll take a look at these first before we go. What are they talking about? Let's see. Why are we trying on clothes that are charred house? Red collar. This is the way to go. Great, let's go. Do I not get to like look at me? I don't want to. No. Continue without saving. How come you don't actually get to view yourself? There's his Klonoa 2 outfit. God, I wish that were me. Oh, I thought the stick prompt on the left was like for rotating the model, but as it turns out, it's not. Great. Oh, I love the original one so much. His old design is so cute. Look at all the bonus content. Well, you know, there's like a model viewer, and I know the last time... Oh, I thought you were saying, like, that sarcastically, but I think you're just genuinely encouraging me so that you can buy time. I think if I go into, like, the character viewer, then I can see all the different outfits in more detail. What would you all say the main appeals of cute character games are? I like it when it's, like, looking at a cute animal, because then they cry and it, like, hits you very, very hard, like a fucking truck, as this game does. As it should. Griffin really do be thinking his entire chat are sarcastic all the time. Well, maybe I have an excuse. See, here we go. Now we get detailed model viewing. For some reason, I can't make the right stick go, but I can do this. Oh, because it's not saying right stick, it's just up and down is zoom and left and right is rotate. That's why. So there's him. You know him? You love him. The fucking doing sound when you go back. We'll have a look at these. Interesting that his cap is backwards in Klonoa 2. I never noticed that. It's more sideways in the original, as we will soon observe. Look at this fucking boy! Klonoa 1 Klonoa is adorable. I personally, I don't think they needed to change it. This is fucking precious. If I could play through the whole game like this, I would. He's just an angel. And look at his little... You see, like, his cap is still forward. It's just a little bit askew is all. And then, of course, summer wear. I'm trying to be a lot more kind and genuine as of late. Look at his little moo. Look at his little moo. You're doing amazing, sweetie. It is kind of weird to see this is like the baldest we've ever seen Klonoa. The most hatless he's ever been. Also, Klonoa feet. Great! Now the Sonic movie and Klonoa has confirmed it. Wait a second, I was asking about this. You actually get to look at it up close. I'm not sure if this is cute or like if it's scaring me. I don't know about those eyes. I mean, I'm sure it's designed to be like readable from a distance. I just think that's interesting. Now this. Here you stare into the eyes of God. I like how these have like Monkey Moo, Mew Moo. These are amazing names. Dabby, Fifi, Hoppin' Moo, Dabby Air, Moo Blue, Boomy. Okay, Boomy. I can't believe. Well, I arrived at that way too late. Moo and Waddle Dee would be good friends. Oh, I agree. Bernie! Guys, wait. Hold up. Here's how Bernie can still win. Guys, we got this. Actually, though, go vote. Ploum. Ploum? Ploum. You know, Ploum. I really, really like Pilot Moo. They're a very respected engineer amongst Fifi. Al Gore! Okay, this, this has to be intentional now. Eclipse. Smork? Smork. This is good. Plown gives me gooey vibes. Slaza. Death Moo. I was calling them evil moos. They're death moos? That's scary. Their face is just a mouth. And then we got all these amazing character names. I'll look at Beast Joker. I'll look at this fucking turtle. Why not? What if turtles were clowns? Yeah, I'm all done. I'm out of here. I'm already in the best outfit. I've got what I came for. I read that as Asgore. Alright, there's a movie viewer. Reverse mode. Hell no. Hey, isn't it interesting how in Klonoa, reverse mode is just like a little extra bonus, but with Yoshi's Crafted World, one mode isn't enough, so then they use reverse mode as like a marketing gimmick? I just think that's interesting. Anyways, that seems to be about all the bonus stuff. So, now I will turn on my garbage webcam and show you my garbage self, because it's time for the announcement. I actually didn't have a webcam set up. I don't even know what a webcam is. I think it's a video capture device? Yeah, FaceTime HD camera display. Okay, that's correct. Where? Whoa! There I am. So, you may notice, aside from dead ass playing with my pants around my ankles, you've got a little package here. And I'll do my best to keep this end facing the camera, because the other one has, like, I'll show a little bit, you know, things in the front. Shipping information. I don't know if I can open this with just my hands, but I'm going to try, and we're going to watch me struggle. It's time to make an announcement. Oh god, the glue is really tight. I'm gonna be like, here for... There you go, Femi, there's your extra 5 minutes. It's gonna take some time. No, I can't put my trousers on. I'm playing Matthew Perry %. I'm just ruining it. You'll see what it do be. You'll watch it not even be like what I actually ordered, and it's just like, like a fucking brick or something. What did you get for Christmas, Griffin? A shit ton of glue! Like, I don't think this is even actually taking apart the package. I'm just destroying, like, the lip, like, the lid part of it. Like, I can't even get it off my fingers. It's really, really strong glue. And I'm sure in fiddling with this... Oh, wait, no, I've got a hold. I'm sure in fiddling with this, I've shown the information on it. If I do that, then I'll have to blur it out, but... You open it up and it's Bambi 3 for Nintendo DS. I need you to do something for me. I need you to go to GameStop. I need you to ask them if they have a copy of Bambi for the PlayStation 2. You will do this for me. I'm so sorry, this is like taking me so much time. Wait a second, I don't actually know if this is what I ordered. Hold up. Because I'm looking at the back first. Let me, like, turn it around, but not in a shipping information kind of way. You see that? PS2 logo? Yeah? So far, so good. Oh, is this in plastic? No, it's not. We're in fucking business, baby. This has been. I want to look at the disc. I want to look at it. Whoa, whoa! It's got like the manual and everything. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that render! I've never seen that artwork before. This is something that I've been wanting to stream, like, since the beginning, because I have not played the sequel, right? But it's always been, like, so difficult to get a hold of. But, you know, I finally did. I'm gonna be like, I really do. This is the kind of, you know, because games don't come with manuals anymore. But I know that, like, you know, I remember as a kid, like, I would, you know, go to the store and, you know, have other errands to run before going back home when getting a game. So I would be, like, you know, reading the manual and, like, learning all Look at this artwork! This fucking rules! There's, like, a little story summary. There's, like, a world map. Oh! That's so nice. There's so much, like, love and attention put into this, but I'll not do that on stream. So, and I'll also put that back in the fucking box. So, I'm not gonna say when, because this is an important part that I missed. I don't own a PlayStation 2! So I have the game, but I can't play it quite yet. However, we'll see. Step 1 is completed, and so definitely this year, it's happening. Which is also kind of part of the reason why I wanted to restream Klonoa 1, is that I'd have both 1 and 2 kind of being as modern streams, instead of having them be, you know, like, oh, Klonoa 2 playthrough seems pretty cool from, like, a viewer perspective. That is not what viewers' perspectives are, but I don't want people to be going back to Klonoa 1 and having, like, a hey guys, this is GRIFFINGALACTIC here with the fucking shitty mic. The shitty mic streams drive me insane. So, I've kind of undone that. I'll leave it up, I mean, but you know. Now there's 2. Klonoa 2 is just Klonoa 1 a second time, actually. Oh, look at the back of the box. See, because, like, all I saw when I, like, took it out of the package was, like, that, and, like, that does not say Klonoa 2. And then I rolled it down a little bit, and I'm like, okay, maybe. Anyways, I'm incredibly fucking excited. I'll keep you guys in the loop with how this goes. You know what, Snoodoodle? I did try... Emulating was the first thing that I went to, obviously, right? But there's no PS2 solution for Mac. So what I tried at the time was emulating Windows in, like, its own little instance, and then emulating PSC X2 or PCS X2 inside of the Windows thing. And, I mean, if it ran poorly, that would be one thing, and I could maybe try some other things, but, like, the visuals were just, like, really glitched out. From what I can understand, and from, like, looking at these screenshots, the game actually does some really interesting, like, cell shading and stuff with its lighting, and whatever technique they did to achieve that effect was really fucked up when I tried to emulate it. So, you know, I pretty instantly realized that the only way to actually do this would be, you know, to do it the real way. I mean, I looked it up. PS2s are, I mean, it's gonna be an oof kind of purchase, but it's purchasable. I just feel stupid for, like, getting a console just to play one game, though, so I don't know. I'll see what other options there are. I haven't done much research into that end. This has kind of been my step 1. I'm very excited, though. I'm very excited. So with that, though, that's the stream for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, you can follow me here on... It's been 2 weeks since I've done this. It's crazy. On Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, and Discord. No, I'm doing it wrong. You can follow me here on Twitch or on YouTube at The Full Galaxy, where all the VODs are, plus highlights and more. You can also subscribe to me on Twitch if you particularly enjoyed what you saw. You know. And then you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Pillowfort, and Discord. There is a Discord server with all sorts of channels for you guys to hang out on both on and off stream, including an art channel, which I'm going to take a look at now because apparently Femi has something to share. Uh-oh. Not anymore! Alright, let's see. I gotta reopen Discord. I used to like leave it open when I stream, but I find that it's better to just close it and then open it back up at the end. So this is by, it's marked as a spoiler. Oh no. This is by, by Femi. Oh, Femi. Femi, what have you done? This is by Femi. This is a part of their Fire Emblem AU. But look, this time it's Keaton and Corin. And you may see a little bit to the right. What could that possibly be? You move it over and you say, holy moly. I'm sorry, can I like zoom in on these faces like a little bit more? Look at him. He's, what would you, greater than, 3. This one's really valid in particular. And there's one over here. Oh, he's got like some cool ass armor. And Corin's still hanging out in the same outfit back here. Oh, that's great. That's so cool. And you made him big. I really should draw Keaton with his hair tied back like this. This is really big-brained. You look so good. And there's also one more over here. Which doesn't seem to involve as many dresses, but this still fucking rules. Look at this. Look at the little action pose. This is really cool, Femi. Thank you so much. It's one thing to get like stream art, but oh, when it's Keaton related, I can just hit Command F to recite. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, I fucking lose it. Looks like I'm crying over more than just Klonoa tonight. This fucking rules, Femi. Thank you so much. Yes! And the size difference! Thank you! Femi! You have done a great thing today. Oh! Guys, I had a really good day today. Thank you so much. I'll be back next week with the regular schedule. The worst part is that I kind of wanted to do like Animal Crossing and then like, oh, well, what's, you know, if I went back to my regular schedule, what would it be? Astral Chain. And then I thought, no, that would be a terrible mistake to you know, like lead with that after a break. Which is why I'll lead with it after a slightly smaller break. But until then, you guys have a good night and I guess a good week. Let me know how those go. And I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much. Bye.